Live and on time this week, John. What's up, my friend?
What's going on, guys? What a show, huh?
Yeah, dude, we got a lot of cool stuff coming up today. Hit up a couple of the artists, so we got a few confirmed ones, so we'll just see if they show. It all depends. We're gonna have a couple other of our usual guest buddies who like to hang out join us today also, so we can show off some of our stuff we have of our buddies hanging out today. We had to have a little switch in the lineup, but we got another guy coming in who's pretty cool, a newer sketch artist who has probably a story to tell or two. Johnny, this is the stream. You're gonna be the host today. You're gonna be Johnny Carson. I'm your Dick Clark.
No. This is informal, man.
You're gonna see the hands going. I'm gonna be occupied doing that, and you're gonna be doing the running of the show or whatever. We got our other commentary co-host chiming in too. So hey, let's start bringing them in. How about
let's bring them in, bro? Bring them in.
All right, we're gonna bring in my buddy who's been there with me forever. You guys all know Steve, our buddy Steve. What up, Steve? Steve just recently hit his 500 on YouTube. So
I was 500. Awesome. I was number 500.
Yes, you were. And awesome at that. With Steve's 500, he ran a giveaway. And Steve, what happened?
With that giveaway, someone in Winona, Minnesota won.
Some jerk I heard took home the grand prize. It was crap.
So yeah, I ended up winning. What did I say right away when you told me I won that thing?
I'm sorry, what?
You can't hear me. What did I say when I won that prize? What did I say right away?
That you're gonna just give it all away to the card community.
Yes,
one bit at a time.
Yes, Steve and I coming up here, we're gonna figure out a way to start handing out those prizes or whatever. It's gonna be a fun little run, and they're gonna be on Steve and I. There's some cool stuff in there. He's going through it. I'm like, man, I wish I didn't say that, but it is what it is now. But yeah, here, let's bring our next guy in. We got our fellow sketcher of the show. He usually draws during the streams. I like having him on. He's a knowledgeable guy with a lot of cool stuff. Let's give it up to Mr. Ryan Harris.
How you doing, Ryan?
How you doing? Guys, what's up?
Good, man. What up with you? Anything new with you going on since we talked to you last?
No, nothing for about 5 minutes. No, everything's still the same.
You're giving away we all backstage before show. See, you're giving away our secrets, Ryan.
Nothing new. I just finished up the sketches and mailed them off back to Garbage Pail Kids today, so those are going in.
Cool. That's gonna be fun. Now I gotta go on bounties of those deepers. More money. But yeah, heck yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, those are fun. I start seeing them showing up in people's videos today or whatever the last few days. People are pulling some awesome stuff still live on them. That's gonna be fun when our packs show up.
Yeah, I got packs too, for my kids, and my kids are going to open them live when we do a stream, probably next week or something. He said, I'm going to send them out to your kids. Adam's a heck of a nice guy, and he says, I'm going to send some out to your kids. I want them to open them up and have some fun with them.
Oh yeah, dude, that's so genuine. Cool. He's the man. He's a cool guy. He sent me some cool stuff too. We're going to do some more giveaways with his. But all right, hey, let's bring in our first guest. We got the guy who helped out when we had one of our guys back out. One of them said, heck yeah, I'll jump in. And he says he's got a connection with one of the artists up here with us too. And it's one of the new sketch artists, and he's got some shoot droids, what do you say, backgrounds too. So let's bring him in. How many of you guys know Mr. Eddie Rhodes? What up, Eddie? How you doing, man?
What's up, fellas?
Eddie. Hey, welcome.
I definitely recognize a lot of the names here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can't see a lot of the chat, but I see some of it. I'll start hollering back at people in a minute here, bringing people in. But yeah, awesome, man. How you doing? Like I said, how you doing?
I'm good. Busy. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear about.
Yeah,
we want to hear all about what that is too. So Joe just messaged me. Joe's having some kind of problem with the link. I'm trying to get him in here. So
okay, tell him to change browsers. I can't see a lot of the chats because they're not authenticated, but hello, I love y'all. You know me. Hey, Sal. I see Big Sal in there. Eddie, you got anything you're working on cool at the moment, or that you can talk about?
Couple big things. So one of the things, and I might kind of wait for Joe to hop in, but we have a big con coming up in Denver. Since I believe the Gross Con isn't happening this year, so we're putting together a con in Denver. It's called Garbage Island. We got about 10 different Garbage Pail, 9 sketch card artists, and Smokin Joe's going to be there himself. We're working on a project together, so that's soon to be announced. So that's exciting. We are looking for one more official Garbage Pail Kid artist to come and join us. So there's one table left. So I'm hoping we could get with this stream maybe some excitement around that. Yeah, outside of that, man, just keeping up with the sketch cards. This is my first time doing this, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm excited for the collectors, right? I'm a collector myself, so everything I do, I try to keep the collector in mind. If I was a collector, would I be happy to pull this? And that's kind of what I go for. And me and a lot of the other rookies are all in kind of a group chat, right? And we share ideas and share what we're working on. I think the collectors are going to be very, very happy from what I'm seeing. So.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm a little disconnected right now. Again, I'm trying to help Joe get in.
Oh, you're good. You're good, Johnny. Doing your thing. Hey, so you did shoot droids. I like those things. I've been really hot and heavy into those. I recently ran a stream for Adam. We did a drop release of the last thing. That was a blast.
Yeah.
We had so much fun in that, and those cards are awesome. Are you going to be still doing stuff for them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love Adam. I love his product. He's been super supportive. He was one of the first ones to really take me on as a sketch card artist outside of what I was doing myself. So, oh yeah, he has a special place in my heart, and I love Garbage Chute Droids and how just the quality and the time he puts into it is fantastic. So, and he treats the artist well.
Yep. I heard he was, and I get a lot of my buddies to, hey, go try do it. I got one of my other buddies doing it. Ryan just submitted some stuff to him. So this is going to be some cool stuff coming out, I think. Coming out. But yeah, we're just waiting for a few of the other guys to roll in. But hey, so part of the stream too, I'm going to do some OS card rips for the buy-in for the little event thing we're hosting. And we will run the prizes after the stream because we're going to have a panel in here. And when I run those races, it's like watching a guy move every 13 seconds, So, there's like move. So we'll do it right after. I'll do it live with a couple of people. And yeah, those are going to be some fun prizes. I got some cool ones that just came in for it. And yeah, sweet. But I'm still going to rip some OS packs so we can talk about them while we're doing it like everybody else does. And I got a list here. If some of the people are in here who don't want their packs ripped, let me know. Ryan, you got abundance of them. Like, do you just want like 1 or 2 ripped and then the rest sealed? Or
yeah, just rip a couple of them.
Okay, yeah, you got a few here. That's what I asked Steve too earlier. And Steve's like, yeah, I just want one. Okay, perfect.
But only rip the good ones with good stuff in them.
Okay. The good gum ones. I'm not eating anymore. I actually ate some the other night and I regretted it.
I just watched that stream earlier. That was gross.
Yeah, it was gross. I tried blowing a bubble. I was surprised it got still a little elasticity to it, but not bubbly. But like sand in there, it felt like. But okay, hold on. All right, guys, you ready? We got our next guest in before I start doing breaks. Let's bring him in. First time meeting this guy too. I'm sure a few of us. He's one of the GPK artists. So let's say hello to Smokin Joe.
Hey, it worked. All right. All right. Sorry about that, Joe.
Yeah, I don't care for your studio app.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, maybe I'll work on that and get a more friendly one for everybody. You're like the second person telling me, so I'm working on it. But
sorry
hey,
about that, Joe. I was trying to help you out through the chat there to get it in. I know that sometimes on the phone, Jeff Zapata and I and Dave were on yesterday doing a test with him and Mr. Tom Bunk, and Jeff said the same thing. He said for some reason when I used my phone, it didn't go through the first 2 times, and then I had to copy paste it, and it ended up going through. So apologies for that, brother. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sure.
Appreciate it. Yeah, very much so. You're the man. Thank you for coming in. Hey, and we got another guest. We're gonna bump him in right away and just get this stream rocking. Let's give it up for one of our favorite sketch artists of the group page. He's been awesome to us. You know who this guy is. We ran an event for him. Let's give it up for Dave. Another
Hey,
Dave.
what's up, guys?
What's up, Dave? How you doing,
How
man?
you doing,
Nice to meet you finally live.
Buddy.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
how's it going?
Doing good. How you guys
Welcome
doing?
to the party.
This is filling in
So-
nicely. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is, like I said, Johnny's gonna be my Johnny Carson. I'm gonna be his Dick Clark. I'm gonna be running the background. So Johnny's got some questions for you. We're gonna show off some of our stuff we got from you guys. Oh, we gotta flex that stuff for sure.
Yes.
And then
yes.
we got one or two more guests actually popping in too. So let's rock, Johnny. What do you got
Absolutely.
for
I
him to ask?
think-
Start this off.
So thanks for joining us, guys. We do appreciate it. We're trying to get all the artists in here, show off some of your guys' work, kind of introduce you guys. Got some weird feedback. Introduce you guys. What is that feedback? Is anybody else hearing that?
I hear
It
it.
sounds like typing something.
Oh, is Dave typing?
Not me. Oh, other day.
I don't know what that.
Yeah, it's Dave.
All right, are we good? All right, I don't hear it anymore. How strange. All right, is it just when I talk or did it cut off? Okay, cut off. All right, so thank you first of all for the artists for being here. You know, really this is usually pretty informal. We just like to go around and see what you guys are doing, what you guys are working on. You know, kind of ask some questions. Yeah, I think it might be on yours, Joe. I don't know why we're getting feedback like that. I'm so sorry. It must be something to do with the phone hookup. We're gonna work on this. Don't worry about it. So really, what we want to know is, what are you guys working on? How are you doing? My question is always to start. You know, how did you get into the Garbage Pail Kids family? How did you get in as an artist? What were the steps that were taken by you? You know, and you know, I know Joe, you've actually got some artworks coming out now in the International Trading Card Day set coming out here this month. So we're excited about that. Last time they did the ITCD boxes, those were a big hit. So you know, just kind of a little bit about yourselves. I've got artwork from all you guys I would like to show off. It's only when I talk.
It was really interesting.
All right, sorry, I was checking to see if it's when I talk, and it is. I wonder if it's my stuff.
Oh, Matt.
Hey,
For all
good afternoon, gentlemen. All the people on the board, John, Steve, Ryan, Mr. Simcoe. How you doing, Smokin Joe? Let's go.
So
You got him
Dave up there.
wrong, nerd.
I'm trying to read all the names. I wish I wasn't so
Get out
damn
of our
blind.
stream.
Eddie. Oh, and Donald. There we go. Let's go.
Hey, Center Hill. Trippy Rips. Welcome.
man, that is the strangest feedback. I apologize for that. I don't know why that's happening.
No,
I don't know if
hey,
it's on me.
can you hear me? Can you hear me at the moment?
Yeah, we can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Okay, I'm going through and muting each of these mics. It is when we click on Joe's. So he can either put his hand up and I'll unmute him when he talks, or else he can reset. It's up to him.
Oh man, I'm sorry,
Or
Joe.
else-
We have these difficulties with your
Let
back.
me leave and see if it fixes it, and I'll try to log back in.
Yeah,
All right,
appreciate it,
Joe,
sir.
sorry.
Try that.
Thank you.
Freaking technology. Technology. So good.
Sorry about that, man. I feel so
Hey,
bad,
hey.
man. I don't want Joe to
Matt.
be like, the hell with all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These damn kids
Hey,
don't know
Matt.
what they're doing. It may be true, but we don't like you guys thinking it. You know? Okay,
I got the artist wrong on there. Good job, buddy.
Eddie Ice.
I'm going to start right out with David Acevedo. Mr. Acevedo, I got the pleasure to meet you in Philadelphia with my family. We're fans, as you know. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of these amazing things that David's done for me. Personally, some cards that I've gotten, some pack pulls, and some commissions that we've done. And you guys, I think, will enjoy these. We got
Valentine's.
beautiful Valentine's set. Also lucky enough to pull that bad boy.
Nice.
Yeah.
So my wife, when we were opening a couple cases, my wife pulled this card. 16th series unreleased David Acevedo sketch card, gold border, beauty, right? A week later, we're opening another case. She pulls another one.
Oh, the pizza face.
Back to back, bro. It was amazing. I got Mosquito.
Oh, there you go. That was a California takeover, right?
Ellie, yep.
Oh, he knows it.
35th Beth for my lovely wife. Y'all know that Lindsay collects this. Now, this is my little personal stash. Not this one. This was a pack pull, but you know it goes in well with what I do.
Oh man, you got the Freddy from Wacky.
You know I did, bro. No, you didn't know, but now you do.
Did you pull that? Did you pull that one?
Nah, I paid for it.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Actually,
cool.
I think I traded that one. I think somebody was nice enough to trade me that out, as a matter of fact. But
That's awesome to see. You got a bunch of cards, man. You got a lot.
Let me show you some things Dave's actually done for me.
Okay, there you go.
There's a black and white, a little something.
Way
Hey, I'm
better,
not
Joe.
getting any feedback.
Sounds good so
I'm
far.
not getting any feedback. All
Welcome
right,
back, sir. Thank you.
I'll take it.
Welcome back, Joe.
Welcome back, Joe.
This one here from Dave.
Oh, yeah,
Dave did this one just for me, which I love.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
So check this out, though, guys. This might be my favorite Ash.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Let me put you up, pig.
It's beautiful.
Look at that. That is just something amazing that Dave did for me. That's not where it ends. I got another
1
whack.
second, Johnny.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, brother.
That one's old school. That was from the first Wacky set, retail set I worked on.
See that? Yeah, we run the gambit, right?
Yeah, that one's old school.
That's,
Check these out.
Oh, I got the
Oh,
Freddy
nice.
card.
Wow.
I love the comic sketches, man.
Oh, you do? Oh, I got something for you. So let
Oh
me,
boy, I bet you do.
David knows what I'm
Surprise,
pulling out
surprise.
next. Dave, you know what I'm pulling out, don't you?
The double cover.
So this here, this is probably no doubt, this is the rarest Garbage Pail Kids comic on the planet. The only two people I know that own a copy are me and David Acevedo, because David got one from me for doing this bad boy. This is a Puketacular.
Oh boy.
It is, but if you see right up here, see right there where it says limited?
Mm-hmm.
Usually right there they say subscription. And let me show you why it says limited.
Double back. Yeah.
It's a double blank front and back cover. Look at this. This is special.
Nice.
Wow.
So that's something that David put together for me that I was awesome.
John's got the pin up.
Yeah. Is that paint, David, or is that marker?
Yeah, actually, I spray painted the background and then I did brush work for the character.
Nice. Good work.
It's amazing. There's actually a video up online on YouTube and on Dave's page that shows him making that particular comic. So what else do we got? Smokin' Joe. Here we go.
Oh boy, here goes flex,
Oh, that
flex.
was nice.
Joe did this one for me in Philly this last year. Joe did an amazing presentation at the artist dinner concerning AI and Garbage Pail Kids, and he put together some Garbage Pail Kid cards with AI that were absolutely amazing. The presentation was like nothing I've ever seen. It was crazy. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff I'd never heard about before. And I believe, Joe, you said that you were actually going to work on putting out a set of cards possibly using AI?
Yeah, not GPK, but I want to see what that tool will allow me to do. So I'm playing around with it right now to see how closely to my idea it will deliver, and then what I might do with that.
That's awesome. So Neil's not in here. Is Neil in here yet, Dave?
Nope, not yet. I'm watching for him.
All right, so I'll hold off on showing some of his stuff off because Eddie, I've got nothing from you for the Asher Army, brother, because you're brand new. So we're gonna have to work on that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got some coming, so keep an eye out.
I got like 130 Ashers now, so I'm gonna definitely need something from you. So yeah, let's do a little bit of Garbage Pail Kids talk. Joe, what brought you into the Garbage Pail Kids, land? What got you on radar as far as wanting to be an artist, and how did that come about?
I was already doing wacky. Wacky was my real love back in the 70s. So I mostly missed that feeling of opening a fresh wax pack and seeing all that Norm Saunders and Jay Lynch artwork. So I decided to just start creating some of my own wacky packages without any idea that Topps was going to do the ANS series at all. So by the time I did hear about ANS, I had a handful of wackies already designed and finished that I wrote them a letter and showed them, and they invited me on board. So that's how I got in with Topps. But that was 2005. They asked me if I would be interested in doing some GPK back in the day, but I was doing a full-time job and wackies were my love. So I was just able to do a few of those now and then and contribute. So really didn't join the GPK crowd until 2015, I think. The whole election, what were they calling it?
Disgrace to the White House?
Disgrace to the White House, yeah. So I got in
Yep.
doing some wackies there, and then just started creating a few Garbage Pail Kids for that same thing, because they seemed to be taking as much as they could get for that series. It was an ongoing thing week by week, and those gags kind of wrote themselves with everything that was going on. So that was my my entry into the Garbage Pail Kid world. There was the first Gross Con in Las Vegas, and they were putting together who the guests or who the artists would be for that show. And it was really every Garbage Pail Kid artist that was current and anybody they could get. And at the end of it, they kind of said, man, we've got every Topps artist except Smokin' Joe here. Even though he doesn't do GPK, we can't just leave him out. So they invited me to go anyways. So I started creating a few of my own GPK-ish characters that I had 8x10s and some mini posters and stickers and stuff at that show. So that was really the first time I had ever tried doing anything in the garbage world.
Nice. That's awesome. So when you submitted your concepts, the wacky packs you'd made to Topps at the beginning, did they take any of those and turn them into actual cards? Any of those concepts you'd put together over the years, or?
No, they didn't, which surprised me. And the story even went that after I sent them a snail mail with those images in it and wrote them a kind of a snotty letter. And a couple of weeks later, Jeff Zapata gave me a phone call, returned my call. I had a message from him on my answering machine. And so I sent in a bunch of roughs, and a couple of weeks later, he said, hey, we've got some of our best artists working on it. And John Pound was one of the ones he was talking about.
Whoa.
Painting your gags, Joe. And I'm like, wait a minute. I wanted to paint my own gags. He's like, oh, you're an artist?
You're like, what?
Yeah. Did you see the wackies I sent you?
Yeah, I
like,
did those.
Yeah. So there's just a little disconnect. So they're like, okay. So he said, I'll give you a shot. And they were really interested in a gag that I had just sent in, which was my Coca Cobra. I always wondered why Wackies had never done the biggest brand on the planet, Coca-Cola. And so I thought, if I can come up with a good gag for it, maybe I'll be able to put that one in my pocket. So I sent them in my Coca Cobra gag, and Jeff was like, where did you get this? I'm like, I wrote that. I came up with that. He's like, you came up with this idea. I'm like, yeah, I came up with that idea.
I think they're doubting you, Joe. Like, I don't know about this guy. What's up with that?
So they I just don't know. Yeah. I mean, they didn't know me from Adam. So
that's crazy.
He said, okay, well, I want to paint all my gags. And he said, okay, I'll give you a shot. So they said, here, try the Coca Cobra. So I thought, and I do this with any project that I get an opportunity on. I'm like, well, I'm not just going to sit down and paint one. So I painted like 5 different versions of it and sent them the best one. And he said, yeah, you can paint these. All right. So from then on, I was painting all my own gags.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Again, I was saying this before we had to reconnect with you. I know that the International Trading Card Day set's coming up, and I know a couple of the cards are brand new cards, brand new characters, and I think 2 of them were yours, correct? Out of the set, or 3 of them?
Just one. I think
Oh,
they
is it?
split it up. I was just reading about that today between Dave Gross and Joe Simcoe and Brent and myself, and I don't maybe Neil. And I'll give you a look at the piece that I did because they put it in their own border, which messes with some of the artwork in the backgrounds. But here, let me see if I can get this to show up.
Neil should be popping in a minute too, so he'll be able to talk more about those as well.
Let me see if I can flip my camera.
If you go to where it says more down there, Joe, the 3 little dots that say more,
right?
There you go.
I'm not seeing anything that allows me to adjust my camera.
Do you see down at the? Are you on an iPhone?
I am.
Do you see where it says down at the bottom where it says mic, cam, chat, and more? And then has got the X for leave. Should be at the very bottom of your phone.
Settings.
Yeah, go to settings.
Stream.
Go to camera.
Yeah.
And use the back camera. You should be on you should be on front camera right now. Go ahead and click back.
Joe
No, I
hates
went to my camera setting.
Okay.
So that's.
Oops. And we lost him.
Oh no!
Oh no! You weren't supposed to click the leave.
Joe's never.
No, that's all good. Hey, you know what? I appreciate him for being there. Oh my God, my mind is blown right now. That's all
He'll
I
be
can
back. He'll
say.
be back. So let's move over to the middle of my screen here. We're playing Hollywood Squares. Mr. David Acevedo. Listen, what's up, brother? If you guys have never actually had the chance to talk to David, meet him in real life, David is one hell of a nice dude. I'm gonna throw that out there, brother. And that's not me kissing ass. That's a truthful statement. So, how did you get into all this mess?
I started collecting Garbage Pail Kids when Flashback series came out, and then I got the sketch cards, and that kind of got me into the sketch game. So I was like, oh man, I started collecting them, and then I submitted my work once I got into Facebook. Like they invited me to the Facebook groups, and got people asking me about commissions and stuff. Kelly Grider and Dan B. Webster told me how to submit my work. So I did a little email with a bunch of art and I submitted it to Colin Walton. And a few months later, he got back to me and he invited me to GPK and Wacky for Sketchbook.
Yeah, you started with Wacky, right? And then they moved you to GPK, same as Joe, correct?
Oh, the Garbage Pail Kids and Wacky package I got invited to them on the same day for both.
Wow.
It was Wacky Package Old School 6. It was the first one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then Garbage Pail Kids, it was Classic Online. It was online only through Topps.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Garbage Pail Kids Classic.
Yep, that's a rare set to get sketches from, actually. Those sketches are
yeah, that was the first Garbage Pail Kid one I worked on.
And now what? You were just featured in the Almanac, right? I see it sitting over there, and I know I just got a copy myself. So I mean, that's big time right there, right?
Yeah, that was pretty special. I was happy that they reached out to put me on the cover. I was like, oh, that's awesome, dude. It was Jeremiah Scott. He reached out to me.
Yeah, Jeremiah's a good guy.
Really nice guy. Yeah, I appreciate him for that. Yeah, I got one right here. I wanted to do a giveaway on this. I don't know how you guys could run it, but I signed it. I sketched it right here, little atom bomb, and then I signed it.
Oh my man, we'll run something afterwards for people to enter. We'll
Yeah,
do
we'll-
it after the stream, so we
Yep,
don't do it
after the
during it.
stream, we'll do a giveaway for that. I've got a Neil Camara official sketch card I'm going to give away too once Neil hops up in here.
Right on.
So we're gonna give away a couple things. So Joe, did we get your camera working?
Sean, do you mind if I hop in real quick and ask a couple questions to Dave?
Of course, man.
I just have two questions for you, Dave, because it's awesome to see you strike me as being a little bit younger, which you had kind of referenced by saying that the first Garbage Pail Kids you got into were the flashbacks. So how old are you?
I'm 40.
40. Okay. So did you collect Garbage Pail Kids when you were a kid? Because I mean, you're right around all of our age.
My older brother did, and my first memory was third series. I used to put the puzzles together when I was a little kid. I used to turn them around and do the puzzle. I remember it was Mug Marcus.
Yes, dude. That's
on.
actually that's one of my favorite series, the series 3 with Roy Bott in it, and bunch of the older characters. And my second question, awesome. So you're right around our age. It's just that you just got into Garbage Pail Kids a little bit later on in the sets. What about where are you from, Dave?
I'm from Paramount, California.
You struck me as a California boy. I'm a San Diego boy myself, and so I kind of caught that a little bit in your lingo. Killer. Those are all the questions that I had. I just want to know your age and where you were from, and just keep on rocking it, Acevedo. Doing dope work, bro.
Right on, Dave. Awesome, man. So, Johnny.
Yo.
I want to see Joe's painting since he got cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
I want to see this card going on, man.
Oh, that smile. We'll take it.
So how do I flip my camera through your app? Or can
Okay.
I?
You want me to walk you through it, Joe?
Sure.
Okay. You see down at the bottom, you can see where it says mic, cam, chat, more, and leave.
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and click the more, the 3 little dots right there,
Okay.
and then you'll see settings
Right.
for the camera. Go ahead and click on the camera settings.
Okay.
Right now it probably says front cam, and a couple down will be back. And so go ahead and click the back cam.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's me. How you doing?
That big screen.
I'm taking a walk out to the front right now. He probably clicked leave.
No, he's there.
Okay.
You got it
What about
flipped.
the big screen, Dave?
Okay, let's go. Here
Get
we
him
go.
on the big
And
screen.
hey, 1 second here. Hey, Neil Camaro, welcome.
Oh, nice.
Mr. Camaro.
Welcome.
Neil.
Woo! Here we go. Yeah, that's the one I saw, Joe.
I like that.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
This
there
has
you
been a small challenge here,
Oh, that was
Awesome.
sick.
but
That is the one I saw too.
I'm here. I'm here in voice anyway.
Sweet.
Awesome.
There it
Batty
is.
Maddie. Isn't that one? Batty Maddie? Or is it Matty Batty? Which one's
Yeah, I
Batty,
think that is
Batty
the name.
Caddy.
Yeah.
Batty
How's
Caddy,
everyone
that's
doing?
it.
So my favorite
Great,
Catwoman
great.
collecting
Joe
some
showing off some
Batman
results.
cards from the 60s set.
Yeah, I love the bat signal.
I love the Batman card too, dude.
Nice.
So yeah, so that's the nice thing about this new series, the new International Trading Card Day. I think they're all new characters they're putting in there. That's awesome.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice one, Joe.
So here's a question, Joe. Is that available? Because I bet you there's a few people on right now that would snatch that up in a minute.
I may keep that in my collection for a little bit.
Understandable.
But I haven't sold it. It still belongs
Uh-oh.
to me. So
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
entertain that offers.
Oh. What's going on here? Can anybody hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
you're crystal
Okay,
clear.
I think Hollis was talking and I can't hear him, and I think Smokin' Joe's mic was going.
Yeah.
And Joe's gone.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Mine was
Ooh.
muted because I just say stupid
I
shit.
can hear you.
anyways, dude.
Okay.
Well, here we'll let.
Yo, that's a lot of boxes, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Steve said he's going to do a rip party. He's going to open all of them live next weekend.
Let's start it now.
Take a week.
Put in
Is that
hashtag Steve
GPK and
Ross.
something else?
Oh yeah.
Let's
it's
just say
everything.
Steve's a fan. He's got wackies. He's got all that stuff. That's oh boy, he's a super fan.
Nice.
So, Joe, a couple more things real quick. One, what's your favorite Garbage Pail Kid to sketch?
We don't answer those questions anymore.
Yes.
You can't tell us who your favorite is?
Great answer.
All right, here's the last one then. You got anything available? Are you open for commissions? Do you have any artworks for sale? Do you have anything that you're selling right now? Because again, our viewers love getting stuff from the artists, you know what I mean? So if you've got anything that's available for sale, let us know about it for sure.
The truth is I need to bunker down for this last month. I've got a heavy deadline here by the 20th of July with another 16 paintings to finish before then for the GPK Series 2024, Series 1 2024.
Yes, here we go. You hear that? New GPKs, new artworks. Hey, are you and Eddie working on something together you can talk about, or is that something you can't talk about either?
No, we don't like to spill the beans on any of that stuff before Tops is ready for it. So,
all right. I didn't know if maybe it was. I didn't know. I know Tops likes to keep things hush hush. I didn't know if it was something you could talk about yet or not. So
No, we got Garbage Island.
It's usually the Garbage Island is one. There's the trade show. Eddie can tell you about that.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
All right. Well, fantastic, man. Let's talk to Dave a little bit. David Acevedo, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Thank you again, Joe. Thank you, sir.
Joe. Appreciate your time, brother. You can stick on with us. We'd love to keep you around. If you got stuff to do, we totally understand. But thank you so much for being a part of this.
Sure. I got plenty to do, so I'm going to jump off and get back to my painting.
Well, thank you for your time, brother. You're a master, and we do appreciate it.
I'm going, Joe.
Great to talk to you, Joe. Thanks, guys. Be good.
Yep. Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
Awesome work.
All right.
So David, I've talked to you a few times on a personal level, and you're one of these real passionate artists with the Garbage Pail Kids. I know you really do love doing this stuff. I mean, you can see it on your face just talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So who's your favorite Garbage Pail Kid to draw?
I would say Atom Bomb.
Really?
Yes, since he's like the mascot, you know, and I practiced him so much, I finally got him down. So I really like to draw him.
That's what all the guys.
It's really hard to draw.
A lot of the guys say, like, I could do Adam in my sleep because I've done it so many times. Like
John hates that answer.
I do.
I'm being honest. You know, I'm being honest.
I do. I despise it. It's only because, and I get it. Like, if I was an artist, you know what I mean, and I was trying to sell some cards, I'd be doing nothing but Adam. You know what I mean? Like, that's what people want to buy. I get it, you know, but I'd love to see some of the more obscure characters or do something a little different, you know. Neil's on here, so when we get to him, I'm going to show some like this. You know, this is something that Ted's done all the time, but not like that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of stuff I dig doing. I'll show that real quick. Look at that.
That's a good one.
Deadheads in the house. Look at that card.
Yeah. Neil has a nice touch to his stuff.
Neil's a master, and Neil's another one. You know, got to meet personally. It was the same show as you, right? Wasn't Neil and you guys together, right?
Yeah, that was a huge honor. Yeah, that was big for me because it was the first time I met Neil too.
Oh man, that was amazing. I actually got to sit with Neil and Halsey at the artist dinner, which was absolutely amazing. I wouldn't let Neil eat. Neil didn't get like 3 bites of dinner because me and my 2 children were just like, like totally taking up all of his time, which was fun though. So what you got any good stories about like your time at Garbage Pail Kids, you know, what you've done, anything crazy that's ever happened where you're like, you know, are they gonna put you on for finals?
On a set, you mean, or
anything like that, any kind of interesting story, but are they gonna let you do some finals? Because I know that you come up with some concepts of your own, haven't you now?
Yeah, I have. I'm praying, you know, hopefully one day they let me get in on some final work. That would be amazing. That would be a dream, to be honest. When they did when I was able to do the Philly card, that was huge for me.
Yeah, the Adam Nick card, beautiful card too, man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
I should have grabbed it.
I kept it. It's like
you got it?
like a trophy.
Yeah. You got some stuff that you're working on, or anything that you've got? I mean, you got stuff for sale at the moment. Are you open for commissions? Like, how are you doing as far as timing and stuff?
Well, right now, my commissions list.
David, that was the bomb.
Oh, it was the bomb, Neil. Thank you. Hey, that means a lot hearing it from you. I always looked up to your work too, Neil. You got a nice touch every time.
Every time.
Yo, facts, man.
Yeah, your stuff's amazing.
Do you got anything that you got for sale, David? Do you have anything? Are you open for commissions to the guys? What do you got going on? Show us some
Hey,
stuff.
we got a bit of a delay on my side.
Oh, okay. We can hear you though. We can hear you. My commissions list is capped right now, John, but I'll be opening back up.
Cool.
Say like mid-August, maybe. A lot of projects came in, but I got this painting for sale. Anybody's interested?
Yo, big dog.
Yeah, it's a big one. On canvas, and I signed on the back.
Yeah, that's nice.
Appreciate it.
Beauty, yo. Somebody in here.
200. If anybody's interested, 200 plus 20 shipping.
Yo, somebody in this stream buy that painting. Let's show Josh Vito some love here and get that out the door for him. I've got a ton. You know, I didn't even grab it because I was grabbing stuff up from all you guys quick like. And I've actually got a couple of your Inktober sketches that you were doing for a while.
Okay.
I got the Christmas sketch of Asher ripping open the present. Like I may have more Ashers from you than any other artist actually that I got, to be quite honest. And I'm proud to say that because your artwork is amazing. Like for the people that didn't see when we first got in, this is a couple of things that David does here. Like I know we got some late viewers, so here's one of the black and whites I got from David.
Oh yeah, really.
Freddie Whip wacky packages. I actually got the David Gross Freddie Grams final too. I'm excited about that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, buddy. Another Asher David did for me on his personal stock.
Yeah, I'm lagging. Sorry.
One of my favorite Ashers on the face of the planet. Look at the way David did that banner. Like, bro, that's right there, David. That's stuff people don't take time to do. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man. I'm glad you noticed it. Yeah, like it's see-through, kind of like a see-through.
Oh, it's amazing. Noticed it. It's amazing, man. I mean, your work it speaks for itself. It's gorgeous stuff. We're so happy that you're part of it.
He needs to be doing finals.
He does need to be doing finals. I think we know some people that can make that happen, huh, Neil?
Yeah, please. I'll be a dream come true, man. To be honest.
Absolutely.
All right, well,
I'll do what I can, man.
You're gonna stick around with us for a few, David, because we definitely want you to interact and be part of this. You know what I mean? I want to talk with Neil for a little bit and pick his brain because he's our OG of this field today. He's been around the longest. So you know, let's talk to Neil and see how he got into this whole mess.
Shout out to Smokin Joe too for being here earlier.
Yo, Smokin Joe was great.
Thank you. And so the difficulty is, is our first shot at this. We got to work on this week, Johnny.
Yeah, we got to make sure that we get this slicked out.
But
and you know,
man,
we appreciate
thank you for
guys.
your patience. Thank you for all. We appreciate that. The
For
community
real.
loves it. Hey, we love seeing you guys.
You know, we don't do this just so me and Dave can go, oh my God, we got to talk to Neil and Smokin Joe. How cool was that? You know what I mean? We do this so that you guys can meet the artists, chit chat with them, and you know, if people have questions for the artists, by all means, throw them in the chat because we can see this. We're happy to talk to them and ask these questions. And we lost Neil again, didn't we? Neil's back.
We got him right here.
All right. So I'm going to show off a couple things before we get into talking to Neil, and I want to show you guys what an amazing person this guy really is.
Hey, John, before you show him off, I'm going to dip. I just got a look from my wife, and she was like, really? We're on vacation. And I'm like, dude, it's 100 degrees out here in Arizona right now. I swear to God, I'm going to die. But
well, tell your wife we said thank you for loaning.
What made you go on vacation in Arizona right now?
Bro, okay, so check it out.
Right now.
I know. Well, the thing is that we went to Grand Canyon. The girls had never been to the Grand Canyon. I really wanted to take them. My wife had an awesome reaction right away as soon as we got to the canyon and whatnot. And actually, she was able to see it. She just was blown away. 5 minutes later, my oldest daughter, she fell down. She just tripped. She like twisted her ankle. Boom. That was the day. That happened yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Dang, I'm sorry,
And so
man.
the Grand Canyon got kind of screwed, but we came to a different campground because we got to waste a couple days. We're going to go to Laughlin here on Monday, and then we're going to be in Vegas for the whole rest of next week. So I had to I basically am here trying to waste a couple days and just sit and drink and take naps and stuff like
Well,
that.
thank you for hopping on, buddy. You're one of my co-hosts. Always welcome when we're live. You know that, brother.
Love you, Alice.
Thank you,
Travel
guys.
safe, brother. Travel safe.
Enjoy the rest of your vacation, man.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Let's
Hey,
get
have a
better.
wonderful day. I'll be checking on the stream when I get a minute out of here. But you guys have a wonderful day. Beautiful evening either way. Make sure you make it great. All right. Cheers, my friends.
Now
I'll see you guys later.
See it.
All right, guys. So this here, I had written to Neil Camara. I wrote to a few Garbage Pail Kids artists 15 years ago when my daughter was 3 and my son was first born. And I said, I got these kids and I want them to know what Garbage Pail Kids is. I want to pass this on as a legacy thing, right? And this is what I got back from Mr. Neil Camara. This is a handwritten letter to my children.
Oh, wow.
That just tells them who he is, what he does, talks a little bit about Garbage Pail Kids. I'll move it like this. You guys can screenshot this later or pause it if you want, but check this out, man. So on the back, he said something about, right back, we'll keep this going, and your kids and my kids can write back and forth and keep this rolling, right? Look at that.
Cool.
Greetings from the future. I mean, that's special,
You lose
right?
John?
Huh? And then I've got one of Neil's original concept Garbage Pail Kid works.
Oh, look at that one.
Oh, wow.
That one's cool.
This is from, what did we figure this was? 07, Neil, right? Yep, 07. So this is 16 years old now. One of his original concept artworks. I freaking love it. Also, I want to show off, before we start talking, I'm showing off everybody's work. Listen, when you need a commission done and you talk to Neil Camara, I want to show you what kind of stuff you can expect, all right? Like that. I mean, that's
Very
just
nice.
amazing. Okay, so this one was a special one that we did for my wife's. He did for my wife's birthday this last year. My wife is a Harry Potter fanatic, and as you all know, she collects Beth Death.
Oh, that's cool.
It says Happy Beth Day instead of Happy Birthday. If you didn't know that was a sketch card, you would think that was a damn card in the set, man. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Speaking of absolutely gorgeous, whoa.
Nice.
That card is simply amazing. Neil, your artwork is second to none. I've sent a few friends now over the last month to Neil and said, if you're going to get a commission, you go over there and get it done. You know what I mean? Because the quality. So this one here, I don't know. Now I've got David's and Neil's right next to each other. This is a rough one for me, man. But look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, dude.
Look at that. That is amazing. Put the camera around the neck, the whole nine. I mean, that's a special card right there in my collection. You know what I mean? And I hold that as special. Now, after we get done with all the artists, we wrap things up. We are doing some giveaways, and I am going to give away an official Neil Camara sketch card from the Crashing series. So somebody will take that home after this stream. So with all that being done, Neil, let's talk about these crazy things that you create. Now tell us the story. How did you get into this? How were you, brought into the Garbage Pail Kids family? What was that journey like for you?
Give that little delay. Great, everybody.
Oh
no, that was me. I was bumping them in. I don't know. See if that worked.
Neil, can you hear me, bud? Oh man.
I hear a static.
Can you hear me?
too.
Hey guys.
Yeah, hey, there he is. What up, Neil?
What's up, Neil?
Hey, having trouble with my audio now. I can see the feed, but I can't. It's like delayed or something, so it's really hard to tell what's going on.
Okay, well,
I'm about like 30 seconds behind you guys.
Oh, are you watching it too?
Well, so I can watch it on Facebook, but when I go to the site StreamYard, it shows me like these spinning icons. So I don't know. It's like the only way I can really watch it is on Facebook.
Hey, you know what? No big deal. Just do audio. Just think of this like a phone call with us, because if we got to show something, we'll show it. And
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm gonna close out of Facebook, and just let me know if you want to talk about anything in particular.
Yeah, close out of Facebook, and you should still have audio with us, and that way you won't have the delay to watch. You know what I mean?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
We hear you loud and clear, buddy.
Okay, awesome.
And now I think we're in live time, right? You can hear me
Yeah,
right
you guys are showing up as spinning, icons.
Yeah, if you can't
So
see it,
I
we're
don't
nothing
really know
special.
what's going on in the feed.
We're nothing special to look at. As long as you can hear us, we can chit chat. That works out. So, how was it that you came to be a Garbage Pail Kids artist? Can you tell us a little bit of the backstory? Because you've been around since the all new series, so you actually have a little more insight to some of this than some of these newer guys. So tell us how that
Hopefully
all came
John's got a few decent cards in the batch that's worth showing.
If not, I've got a few of them sitting here.
He showed some nice return cards, Neil. He showed some nice ones.
I'm thinking he's still on a delay. I wonder why that's happening. Bummy. Let me try to send him another link, guys. Let me see if I can get him in here right.
I can see Ryan holding up a card.
Oh, okay. It's starting to come in now. Maybe he's just starting
Yeah. Once in a while, one of you guys will pop on there and it'll show up.
So you see him on the big screen there?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of black and white, as you guys probably noticed. Most of my pack inserts are usually black and white these days, just to, get things done. I think I probably at this point I've probably set some kind of record for sketch cards. So
no way.
It's like I can't say no to an invite. If they say, hey, you want to do 200 cards for GPK, okay. I was doing the math. I think I'm up to maybe 50,000 sketch cards between GPK and wacky packages and all the Mars attacks and all these.
Is that a legit number?
My biggest thing is I can't say no to anything. So that's why you might see a lot more black and whites these days. Speaking of which, another black and white.
Yeah.
So our audio is coming through in real time now for you too, Neil?
No.
Not if you asked.
So I know it.
John kind of turned me on some GPK fans lately that have been asking for some really special cards, and man, I'll tell you what, some of these, you guys are the most creative batch of people I know. Some of the ideas you come up with are just amazing. So those ones I have to do in color. Just they just deserve that treatment. So I'm happy to paint them. Full fledged.
Can you hear me, Neil?
All out. Finished art for you guys.
Yeah, they always turn out great, Neil. Your return cards are awesome.
I'm wondering why Neil's having trouble hearing me.
Yeah, I can. I just heard you now. That's that's the
Well,
first time. I think it might.
Ask some questions.
Yeah. It might be limiting the number of people that I can hear or something like that. Because I can see you now. Before I couldn't, but just now you popped on.
I just bumped him out and bumped him back in to refresh him.
showed
Oh,
off
wow.
all these ones already to the guys. I showed them your
Comment on
letters.
that, John.
So we got a couple questions here. Mark in our group, or Mark in our feed here, wants to know how long it usually takes you to do a card up. Like, say you were doing this, Neil.
Oh, okay.
How long does that take as opposed to like one of your black and whites?
Yeah. So I think I cut out when I was actually talking about that very thing a few minutes ago, and so yeah, these days I'm doing. You actually gave me a whole bunch of connections with new GPK fans that I have never actually worked with before, and it was I can't tell you how much I appreciate it because the ideas coming from these guys are amazing. Like they're you know they're off the charts, and so whenever I get the chance to do something like that for you guys, I always jump at it. It's just it's a wonderful experience, and you know it really comes from the heart. You guys, I can always tell when something's meaningful to you, and so I try to put as much time into it as I can.
So you think it's special to you? You should see some of the replies I get from these guys after you send back the cards. You should see some of the thank you messages I get from these people that are like, John, you're my new best friend. Like the fact that you told me to go talk to Neil, I can't thank you enough. Here's my card. It's beautiful. I get to see all of them, So how long, if you had to guess, how long would that take?
Oh, yeah. So I'd say something like that, like 5 hours maybe, give or take, 5, 6. Probably a half hour or less, maybe 20 minutes. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, and I think I cut out, most of my work now on like the pack inserts is black and white. It's just due to the fact that I'm just having to do a lot more of everything, and you know I have a hard time saying no. If they send me a GPK invite to do sketch cards, I can't say no. That's just the bottom line.
Yo, I'll vouch for that. Neil's like the most incredible dude I know, man. Like you are honestly one of the artists that have been on today. It's funny because David knows it too. Like you guys are my favorite artists. Like you guys are the ones I can see. I vault you guys up. I don't sell your stuff. I don't raffle off your guys' stuff. Like your guys' stuff stays with me.
I'll be honest with you. That is the most important thing to me in the world. I can't tell you how many times I'll get an anonymous request for a sketch card, and I'll do it in good faith, thinking that, oh yeah, we love this character, we want to do this. But then I see him put it on eBay a week later, and it's like, don't. I mean, I understand. Like sometimes people will do a commission, which is I'm always open to that. But do it because you love it and not as a means of making money. That's one of my pet peeves. And Slapshot Scott, yeah, I actually have to send you. I've got a few roughs from those days when I was doing concepting early on, like back when it was brand new series and that sort of thing. Oh.
I showed these already. I'm just showing so people aren't looking at my ugly face while you're talking. I'd rather I'm looking.
Yeah. I remember that was a fun one. That Deadhead commission. Yeah. I just had too much fun with that idea.
And as you were saying, if you got any of these, man, you can feel free to send them to me. I'll give them.
Yeah. I was gonna say I've got a drawer full of these concepts that I just. Man, I put them in a drawer. I forget about them. I'll be cleaning it out. Oh, wow. What's this? Oh, my God.
Well, I'll give them a good home for you, bro. I'd be happy to give them a good
there
home.
You go. I call it a test concept.
That's a test concept, you guys, right there.
That was actually... I love sketch cards for the very reason that you can do a lot of crazy things on them. And sometimes you use them as a springboard for a final. So once in a while, you might actually see like one of the finished paintings originally as a sketch card in one of the packs. So it's always a possibility.
So how did you get into this? How did you get your gig with Tops? Tell us the history of how you got here.
Yeah. So John Pound actually turned me on to Tops. He told me this is about like 2001. He saw some set I was working on at the time. It was like a wacky package clone type of set, and he really liked the artwork. And he's like, "Hey, have you ever heard of Tops?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I've heard of Tops. I've been a collector since I was about like 10 years old. I never really got out of it, it just like all the way through high school and college, just kept, continued to collect cards." Well, anyway, so he's like, "Well, I'd like to have you try some concepts for me." So I sent him some, ideas and stuff, and he loved them. And these are wacky packages. These weren't actually GPK. GPK was kind of like, it was a little bit dormant at the time, and everybody was kind of like on the wacky package bandwagon. So I did some concepts for him, and he's like, "Oh man, let's do some GPK stuff." So we worked together on a few ideas. Those are the ones I was mentioning earlier. I got to send to you because they're really fun. They're like half, you know, kind of his ideas, half my ideas, but they're these really odd, just mashups of these combination ideas. Anyway, you'd appreciate it. But so yeah,
You
so
know I
once
would. You know I would. That's not a
oh
lie.
yeah.
Any of that
They've
stuff
never
you
seen
want,
they
you'll never see
they're
it on eBay. I promise you that.
well, I know they wouldn't. Not. I totally trust you there. But they're just too odd to be cards. That's the bottom line. They just would never. Like I have one. It's it's like a girl lighting some kids, giving him a hot foot while he's at school. She's under the table giving him a hot foot, and like his head is like exploding. Not even like atom bombs. It's just like exploding into like millions of pieces. But these are the ideas that John and I would like talk about. Like, hey, let's have someone, lighting someone's foot on fire, and the teacher, not even noticing. Stuff like that. Anyway, funny stuff. But so after working on the concepts and stuff for a while, I started to get into the sketch card stuff. Mostly, I don't even know what year it was. Maybe 2007 or 8, I guess. But yeah, and back then they didn't ask you to do 200 cards. They asked you to do maybe 30. So it was a lot. You could spend a lot of time and just really do a great job on each and every card. And nowadays it feels a little bit more like a factory. But
Yeah, I hear they give you guys some pretty tight deadlines. That's unfortunate.
yeah, and I understand that the bigger it grows, the more cards they need, and so I get that it's a business, and I understand that portion of it. But there's a lot of nostalgia that goes along with those early series, the best stuff, and then I worked on
saying when he left, he had what 20-some paintings to do or something like that.
What was the number?
Did he say 20-something, or how many did he say he had to do in like not very much time? It was like,
yeah, he had some paintings to do. He said quite a few paintings to get done.
16 finals, I think, is what he said.
16, but still, man, I can't imagine doing that.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to do a final artwork? And you'll say you're doing, you got the okay to put a card together, and you're doing the final.
Yeah. So
what's that?
So we just finished some, for the worst series that's coming up soon. Those took about, I'm guessing about 7 hours maybe. And I consider myself, I'm kind of a slow painter. I don't really, by most artist standards, I consider myself kind of slow. Like Brent, man, I swear to God, he's got like speed gloves on. I don't know how he does it, but he can do a painting in like 2 hours and start to finish.
Wow.
Wow.
We used to be neighbors for a long time. He used to live just down the street from me. So he'd come over and we'd sit there in the kitchen and he'd be like drawing a sketch card or something or a painting. And I'd just blink and he'd be done with it. And I'd be like, how did you do that? How the hell did you finish that so damn quick? He just has that gift. And, not only is he talented, he's quick and talented. So that's a really rare gift. Whereas I tend to do mine, more methodically. I would say um, I, I will spend 6-7 hours on a painting and then maybe come back to it the next day just to take a look at it again and maybe touch it up a bit. So that's not unusual. But I do love the GPK stuff just because it's got a certain flavor to it that you know John Pound created this style that everybody can enjoy. Just like everybody I know, once they see it, it just makes people smile.
Can we talk
know?
about that for a second, Neil? Because obviously you know John on a personal level. He's a friend of yours. Why did John decide to step away? Is he ever going to come back and talk?
No. I think he had, he got about, and this is, I'm not going to speak for him, but I will say this is my impressions.
Right. And I would never ask you to speak for him. But
I think he did everything he could possibly accomplish with GPK, and it was enough for him. And I think he wanted to expand on his horizons and try things that maybe weren't attached to that moniker. So
isn't he doing things he wants to do right now?
The way I perceive it. But again,
things he wants to do. Not GPK.
I don't know if we'll actually ever see him come back to do GPK. Maybe as some sort of tribute thing, but I don't expect it.
Why don't
he
you?
Just seems real happy. He just seems real happy doing what he's doing now, and I don't blame him. I mean, he accomplished he reached the pinnacle of what a GPK artist could be, and he wants to conquer a new mountain. So,
well, even if he's not doing artwork, I know a great live stream that would love to have him on.
You know what I'm saying? I could imagine he would.
Like we'd break the internet, bro.
He would probably do it on the right kind of day, but I can always
the internet
reach out to him.
Pound to hook up with us. That would be a show, I think.
So
let's talk about this International Trading Card Day set that's coming up here. I hear that you've got some. You did a couple of the cards that are in that set, right?
Yeah. So that's one set. There's actually like 3 sets in the making, and I'm not quite sure when the release dates are, so I don't know how much I can say about them.
Right. No, you don't have to elaborate on those. The International Trading Card Day has been shown. That's got a release date. They've shown some of the cards, so I think you can talk about that. I don't want to get you in trouble, so we can.
No. I got you.
Yep. Yeah. I'm really concerned. How many characters did you do for that set? Are all the characters in that set brand new characters?
Yeah, and we're all pretty much just doing one character each. It's a fairly small set. But hopefully it turns into something ongoing, a lot like the, they tend to kind of reoccur. The bizarre holidays and stuff are now they've become the calendar, GPK calendar set. And there's going to be a lot of that kind of reoccurring theme going on. So I hope, I hope that the interest just continues. I know it's probably a little bit overwhelming for GPK fans to know what to collect these days, but at least there's something for everyone. That's the best way I can look at it. Even if you don't necessarily glom onto one type of set, there's always another one waiting in the wings somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Is GPK going anywhere anytime soon, brother? We're gonna have our cards for years to come.
No, it's not. It ebbs and flows. We've seen this with wacky packages. We've seen it with Mars Attacks. You get a real high, and then it might dip a little bit, but I can see it going for at least and it's mostly demographics. You guys are much younger than say the wacky package or Mars Attacks crowd. So there's a lot more longevity to it right now. So I could see at least another 5-10 years where it's really peaking.
Right.
After that, who can say? Hopefully it continues.
That's
I wouldn't want to bet any money on where things are going. That's the thing.
No,
I
but
know.
we're securing it. And you know what else I think would go over real big is you all need to think about doing Oh the Horrible 3 or something like that, because
Yeah, those retail sets are the ones that
the horror cards go over like you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
people love
The
cards.
I'm trying to talk them into doing a crossover with wacky packages. Maybe for Halloween. I mean, that would be the appropriate spot, in my opinion, for it. But we'll see.
That'd be
You know,
amazing.
I just go wherever I'm told. If they want me working on Mars Attacks, I'll work on Mars Attacks. But
We're glad you're there, and I know that I think I don't want to talk for you now. Are you open for commissions? Do you have anything available for sale? Like, what's your schedule looking like right now?
Unfortunately, I don't have anything for sale right now, just because I usually have people asking about stuff before it's released. Like if they know something's coming out, like I have like a regular group of people that ask for it ahead of time, so I've already promised it to them. Good, bad, or ugly. That's kind of the way it works these days. But for a commission, I'm always open to it. I love meeting new people and hearing about their GPK experience. That's really what's important. So if I hear somebody has a great idea, man, I'll stop what I'm doing if I love the idea. I'll
I can
I'll
vouch
always
for that.
entertain it.
I
And
can
you're
vouch
one of
for
those guys. You're one
Neil's-
of those guys.
Neil's doing a very special project for me. All I'm going to
Yes.
say is I have a comic book that was autographed by somebody quite famous. I sent it to Neil, and Neil is in the process right now of putting some
Oh yeah.
Garbage Pail
Yeah.
Kid beauty onto that comic cover, and I couldn't be more excited to wait to see what that looks like. So
The minute you cued me into that, I was like, I'm doing it. I don't care what it takes. I'm doing it.
it's going to be pretty fun.
It's amazing. Yeah.
And again, guys, if you want to get something done and Neil's got the time to do it, you need to hit him up, because this stuff it's a whole nother level. Like you get sketch cards, and then you got those kind of sketch cards, like our guests on this stream. I mean, that's why we put these guests together this week. We are dubbing this as the master show. These are the artists. It's no joke, and I know that you're a very modest man, and sometimes that's fun, not so much fun to hear when you're trying not to be like that, but it's all true, man. You're a master at what you do. I also want to bring up, I wanted to ask you on a personal level, how's Halsey doing? Neil has a wonderful daughter named Halsey. She's in her own right, and she does amazing artwork. She just graduated college. Congratulations to her.
Yes.
But how's she doing? Has she got anything going on? And when are we gonna get Garbage Pail Kids out of Halsey?
I have been trying to talk her into doing GPK sketch cards. So my editor, he's like, yeah, we can get her on board anytime she wants. She's got all these things going on where she's just, Dad, I want to make my own, road. I've got a lot of plans, that probably will eventually lead to GPK, but right now I want to do. She's really into animation and that sort of thing. So she's eager to do it, but she wants to take her time, and I think she takes it real seriously. Like if she does it, she wants to do it right, and so.
So it looks amazing. I've got prints from her. She did my 100th Slasher Asher sketch card. Halsey was the one that did my number 100 sketch, and I'm very proud of that. She actually put 100 right up on it. And I have been promised her first official sketch card, I believe. So I'm gonna hold her to that when she gets onto the team, man.
She has the opportunity there. I'm just waiting for her to say yes, and the minute she does, she'll be on that roster.
Well, tell her we talked about her today, and we want her in the cards, bro. She's got your talent. She does stuff.
Hey, she's got me beat by a mile, man. She can paint and draw anything she wants, anything she puts her mind to it, and I'm in awe of what she does.
It's no joke either, guys. Like I've seen her artwork. I got to meet her. She's an amazing young lady, and she's going to be your next artist. And you all will know the name of Halsey Camaro one of these days. And you'll be glad she is. Believe that.
True enough. I'm going to try to get her to the Philly show next fall. So
are you going in the fall?
I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try.
We'll be there. This is the family trip, so we'll have all 7 of us there on this one again. So
Oh, nice.
again, you'll get to see everybody again. So
we got to make it happen. Got to make it happen for sure.
For sure, get out there, bro.
This way we can pass the torch to the kids to start that letter writing.
Yes. Well, see that? Did you guys hear that? Neil Camaro wants you to write him letters.
I got a question for you, Neil. What is there any advice or anything you can give to new artists that are trying to get into Garbage Pail Kids?
Such as our boy Ryan Harris, who has amazing talent and sketches for Garbage Chute Droids at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that. I was kind of like, where did these come from? These are amazing. It's a great idea. Love it. Anything, that comes, I don't know what the origins of it are, but anything that kind of comes out of the garage, I guess, is, for lack of a better term, and catches my attention that way is a good thing. So I'm really impressed with those. I love them. But yeah, so in terms of like, if you wanted to do like GPK sketch cards or final paintings or whatever it happens to be, the best thing to do is start with the originals. Take a page from John Pound. Whenever I'm not sure about like how to approach a certain style or something, I always resort to the first 15 series and use that as my inspiration. So that's one piece of advice I can give. When in doubt,
Pound it out.
Yeah, pound it out. That's great. That is great. But so they have a master sheet from, I guess it's 2005 or 6 that John Pound created. And sometime I'll have to share it with you. It actually shows, the different poses for Garbage Pail Kid, how the hair should be drawn, that sort of thing. And,
like a layout sheet, bro?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God,
that'd be great.
Amazing to see.
So, I think it'd be okay to show. I don't actually. No one's ever said no, you can't show this, but yeah, I'll dig it up and I'll send it to you, John, and you can share it on your next podcast.
Okay.
Right? It's great. Yeah, it shows. It just shows.
I guess that would be all right.
It's a character model sheet. Yeah. No, of course.
It wouldn't make me mad or anything. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'll be happy to share it with you.
Man, absolutely. Well,
yeah, I'm a little surprised that it hasn't made it onto the Facebook or any of the social media sites, but all the artists usually got one when they signed on to do paintings, and for whatever reason, I guess it just stayed dormant. So, but it's a really good good choreography on how to draw the head and the. Yep, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I have that one
right there.
Oh, I use it all the time.
Okay.
Did that to you, or is that something you found on your own, bro?
Oh, I found it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that here too.
There's a couple different
ones.
ones.
You have it on GPK.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one. I think there's a Tom Bunk one too.
That's the.
You got it too, David.
Ryan.
You guys all use this, then. You guys all know about this, huh?
Oh yeah.
I've seen it on GPK World.
So that's kind of the character model sheet that Topps provides the artist when they want them to like follow a certain direction and stuff. But different editors have their own little idiosyncrasies. Sometimes they'll want one character in particular that they want you to model something off of. I'm trying to think, what was the one character? Oh shoot, I can't think of it offhand.
Wow, that's
hang
amazing.
Hang on a second. I'm going to look it up. I have it here. Just a moment.
All right, that's what this is all about. See, this is the stuff we like hearing from you guys. We don't know this as the general collector. This is the fun stuff. So while he's doing that, Eddie, we're not leaving you out, brother. We're just getting over there.
It's all good.
Let's talk a second, man. So you're like the young blood on the crew right now. Not even just with these guys. Like you're fresh on the scene. I've seen some of your artwork. It's absolutely amazing. I've seen your cards. They're absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
How you loving it, man? How did you get into it? Were you discovered? Did you kind of write letters? Were you in the sketch your own card thing? How did it come about?
So I'm an absolute fan first, right?
I know that. I knew you long before, right?
I'd say I started doing my own card sets. I did. I worked with a local comic shop here, and I started doing my own sketch cards and card sets. Right, we did like a football card set and a top 50 collectibles set that we did. And in the meantime, 35th anniversary came out, and I've always bought Garbage Pail Kids here and there. Right, 35th came out, and I found a sketch card in one of the packs, and I had no idea it even existed.
Welcome to the red hole.
Immediately, my life goal changed. I wanted to become a Garbage Pail Kid sketch card artist. I never knew it existed. So I started getting into, I found the groups. I started getting in the groups, and I started, I reached out to so many different artists, Greg Trees and Barry Enigma and Adam, Ad Rock and Kay Grimm and all these guys. And they've all been so supportive. Everybody in this community is so supportive. But they all gave me advice on how to get in, right? And it was send 9 samples every month to a specific email address. And I did that for 2 years, over 2 years. And I never once got a response.
There's nothing fast about tops.
Oh, I know all about it. So I started to get discouraged, but I just kept going. I said, my inner voice told me, either they're going to tell me to get the hell out of here and stop sending them stuff, or they're going to hire me, right? So I kept doing it, and lo and behold, I got an invite for the next upcoming set. So I have been just kind of, it's unreal, right? It's when I got it, I didn't even think it was real until I got the box with the sketch cards in it. I was like, oh my Lord, this is amazing. So anyway, yeah, it's definitely changed how I approach art. So before that, I never was really a cartoonist. I mean, I drew cartoons all the time, but I was more photorealism. A lot of the stuff I did was photorealism. I've been drawing since as long as I can remember, since I was a kid. So, it was kind of a change, because now it was drawing a cartoon character versus drawing someone's kid or a pet or a football player or something, right? So it was a little bit of a shift in the learning curve there. And I post all the stuff that I was doing in the groups as I was going about, right? I was sharing everything I was doing. I always feel like my creativity is one of my strong points. I like to always be the first to do something that nobody's thought of yet, and I challenge myself to do that stuff. Well, with this set, I was told to kind of play it safe. So I'm just kind of showing off some of my mediums that I'm good at, some of my skill sets that I feel that I'm very good at. But as I start to get a stronghold in the community and in the sets, I think I'll start to expand some of my creativity that I'm kind of holding myself back to at the moment. So, because I don't want to upset anybody. I'm appreciative of the opportunity, and I don't want to ruin it. So I'm gonna be a good top employee and do what I can to not ruffle any waters. So,
you got a favorite character you sketch?
That I sketch? So Evil Eddie's my favorite by far. Since I was a kid, he's not the funnest to sketch though, especially that dress. Like if you're doing a full color, the dress is tough. Atom Bomb is definitely fun because everyone likes it and you can get creative with some of the stuff. But if I were to pick one, it'd probably be like Boney Tony. That one's, for whatever reason, that one, you could do all kinds of stuff with it. So
that's a fun sketch. So all you guys, David, Neil, Eddie, when you guys get that box of sketch cards, right? And you're looking at, 100, 150, however many cards you got in there, blanks. What's your process of, all right, I'm going to do this character is it just how you're feeling right then and there? Do they tell you like, we want these characters? I mean, do you have guidelines on these things, or do they just send you the box and say, here you go, send them back when they're finished up?
They give us very limited guidelines. There's a few we can't do, but other than that, I mean, the sky's the limit. What I used to do was I just went in order. I started with Eddie and worked all the way up to the 15th series. I just went straight through.
Really?
So you'll
there's
notice
a sketch card from you from like almost every character out there. Then is what you're saying?
I think I have in one form or another. Some are color, some are black and white. But yeah,
that's awesome. How about you, David? How do you figure out who you're drawing on what day?
I guess I just like to draw characters that people haven't really seen too much. Yeah, and then I throw in like the favorites, like a mix. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
for that series, I did all of the 16 series characters.
You told me about that, and you put them all in the gold borders.
Yeah.
And my wife pulled 2 in a week, man. It was the craziest thing around my house ever. For those of you that don't know me, now you know I collect sketch cards. I got a couple, right? I, in my life, have pulled 1 sketch card out of a pack. 1. And it was a Jason Crosby, Captain Spaulding. And I pulled it last year when I was in Philly with you, Dave, and you, Neil. I bought a blaster box from one of the vendors, and I pulled my first sketch. My wife has pulled like 30 sketch cards. My oldest son has pulled sketch cards. I have pulled 1 in my life because we do like pack wars. We buy boxes, and then we all like, I'm taking that pack. I'm taking that one. Man, I get garbage. I get nothing but the base cards and garbage. And everybody in my family's like, oh, I got a sketch card.
The kids and the wife always have the luck.
Hopefully they're sharing with you though.
Oh yeah. It's a family event. We do this as a family for sure. And not to be bitter, I don't care who pulls the card. You know, they all go in my pile. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I think your family's weighing the packs.
Yeah, well, we don't get in on that. As a matter of fact, I lied. When I got in my Ermsey Entertainment blends, because I open all my cards. I can't Steve Rademacher it. I can't do that stuff, man. They got to be opened immediately. So just for shits and giggles, my wife and I did weigh our Ermsey packs when they came in, and we knew what every hit in every pack was before we opened the boxes.
Wow.
We knew there were the foils. We were even able to pick out the card that had the pack that had an autograph card in it. Because even though it's the same stock as the regular card, I got like one of those old school like drug dealer scales that goes down to like the 100th of a gram. So just because of the foil stamp on it and the weight of the ink on the autograph itself, it weighed out differently than the regular packs with the no hits. Wow. So we were like, something's in this one, but it's weird. It's not a foil for sure. It's too light, but it's definitely heavier than the ones that had like the normal packs, if you will. So you know, and that kind of pisses me off because I know people do it, and I'm one of these guys now that if it's a pack that could literally be weighed, like the regular boxes, I don't believe in that because they mispackage a lot. Topps QC, as we all know, I ain't talking shit. The artist didn't say this, Topps, but as a fan, the QC is not the greatest. So you'll get a pack that's got 2 extra cards. You'll get a pack that's short cards. So weighing boxes like that, like hobbies, I don't know about. But when it comes to these special online boxes, man, they can be weighed and they can be definitely picked through. So I don't buy them from secondary usually. Not unless I know one of you guys that's selling them to me. You know what I mean? Little word of advice out there. So
being that this is my first set, I had a plan going in. And as soon as I got the cards, that completely went out the window because I wanted to make a theme for everything I did and kind of have them all the same. And that was my plan going in. But then as soon as I started, I'm having fun with it. Right. I want to have fun with it. Again, like I said earlier in this, I'm a collector. So everything I do, I have the collector in mind when I draw it. Right. I want it to be something that I'd be excited to pull out of a pack. Right. It's so now I'm to the point where, I think we had 120 something cards to do. I just go through like GPK.com and I find something that calls to me, or like if I'm doing a specific medium or something, what would look good in that medium? And then that's the card I draw. So it's kind of random right now, but also to David's point, I'm doing my favorites. The ones that I think are the coolest characters and the coolest cards, those are the ones I'm definitely making sure I include as well. And I also want to make sure to include the obscurity ones, the ones that I think are neat that don't get enough love.
So do you have anything open right now? Are you open for commissions? Are you busy? Do you have anything for sale at the moment you could show us? Like, show us some stuff, man. Show off, you guys.
Everything that's right next to me, I'm not allowed to show. Not yet.
Yeah.
I have some stuff. I have sealed boxes that I do. I have a couple sets that we've worked on. We have the Vidiot sets that me, Kay Grimm, Barry Nigma, and Jeff Cox worked on. I still have lots of those left.
Those are fun. I'll vouch for those. Jeff got me some of those from GrossCon. He sent them to me.
Yeah, so the GrossCon, like I was talking about earlier, we have it's called Garbage Island, and it's coming up in Denver this November. Because as far as I know, GrossCon isn't happening this year. They're taking a year off to rebrand. So we're kind of taking out. I'm real close with a buddy of mine that's local, and we're trying to grow the Garbage Pail community here in Denver, right? And we're trying to grow and get these shows to go. So we have one spot open. David, whoever, Neil, if you want to, there's one spot open left at the show. There's going to be 10
That's my old stomping grounds, Denver.
Uh-oh, sounds like you just filled the spot, son.
Oh, man, I might.
In
November, huh?
Yep, this November.
I bet you can make room
don't
for
hold
another
me
table.
to it, but I do owe some family and friends a visit there. So we'll definitely talk. Okay, dude?
Sweet. Table's free. Smokin' Joe's going to be there. And every artist that's coming, we're all working on a secret project right now. I can't really say too much, but I can tell you who's going to be there. It's going to be Smokin' Joe's the headliner, right? And then it's got me, Julia, Eric Lawson, all the rookies. And then we got Kay Grimm, Barry Nigma, Mike Stevens, Nick Mugley, Jeff Cox is going to be there. And we're still waiting for one more, but I did some praying and hoping, and this project, we need 12 artists total, and there's only going to be 10 of us there. So I reached out to some in the community, and we were able to get Pat to get involved in this project. So it is amazing. So keep your eyes out. We're definitely going to post in the communities. It's going to be a really, really good project that we're working on. So
that's awesome.
Fantastic. Man. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely keep it in mind for sure. I'm serious. I would definitely be interested. So let's stay in touch, okay?
Sure. I'll shoot you a message on Facebook. We got one spot left. So
perfect. That's good. That sounds good. Real good.
So here's a question off the Garbage Pail Kids. When you guys aren't Garbage Pail Kidding and geeking out with all of us and spending your time, on your weekend with us, what do you guys do? I mean, you got a hobby? Do you got other collections? Do you got, you know what I mean? Like, what's your idea of, man, this makes me happy right here? Your guys' artworks makes me happy. You know what I mean? What is it that you guys do or pursue or chase after that you're like, this is my geek out right here? Like, I fish, like, hey, I collect, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Like, what is it? What is it that you guys do that gives you the joy? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I collect a lot of stuff, just various things. So I'm a big collector of like Lomax in Spooky Town. Have you heard of that? It's like Department 56 villages and things. So I'm really into Halloween. So that kind of suits me. As soon as September comes around, I'm building up. Those are great, man.
Are you like finals?
I love artwork. That's my main collection. Number one over Garbage Pail Kids. Original artwork.
Yeah. Nothing like it, is there?
Support the artists.
Hey, that's why we do this, huh? David, what are you collecting, brother? And so, Neil, you're doing mini villages. That's what you're telling me? Like Christmas Village, but Halloweeny, right?
Yeah, Halloween. Yeah.
Are you into Nightmare Before Christmas stuff?
Pretty much, yeah. A lot like that.
Yeah, my daughter Zella has I can't even tell you, the Nightmare Before Christmas. She has like every Funko Pop. She doesn't know any of it exists because when she was young, when she was like 2, she was obsessed with the movie. She would walk around singing the songs and stuff. So I started buying her like look, this is right here in my reach. Like she's got stuff like this, like all these snow globes and all types.
Oh man, I want.
That's great. So check this out. This is so cool. like it's got some kind of fan in it that makes it snow.
Oh,
Like,
I got a copyright.
Oh, look at
strike.
that,
Thank
man.
you very much.
right?
That beats anything I got.
So bro, she's got like my whole basement's full of Nightmare Before Christmas stuff and Disney
Oh man.
drawings
So they make
and stuff.
Yeah, they make a village specifically for Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm afraid to buy it though because I just get addicted to one more thing.
Train. You know the Nightmare Before Christmas train? I bet you know what I'm talking about. It's a collection.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
got
what about the saxophone player in Nightmare Before Christmas when he goes, Bone Daddy? That's all I can think of when it comes to that.
Bone Daddy.
Bone Daddy.
I've literally right here on my dining room wall. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 Nightmare Before Christmas posters right over one of my children's like play areas in the.
I guess I better pay you a visit so I can see this collection of yours.
Yeah, you know you're always welcome here, brother. All right, so David, what do you collect, brother? I've cut you off twice. I'm so sorry, man.
It's all good. Other than GPK, that's like my big collection, but I also collect Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, see, that's why I threw that out. I knew that, but yo, you're the Chrome dude, right? I mean, you own the Chrome group on Facebook. Well, the Chrome group, if you want. I know there's a couple, but just like the sketch card group, there's only one. You know, say it. So
there's a lot of groups. Yeah, but
like
I run the Chrome page. Ever since the first series of Chrome came out, dude, I was collecting hardcore.
That's
so
why
I just kept it going. You know what I mean?
The first series of Chrome is what made me walk away from GPK for 10 years because I was so mad because I'm a crazy OCD completist, right? I can't have a couple of them. I need all of them, right?
I remember you telling me in Philly about that.
So I finished up with my flashback sets, right? I chased every flashback set through silver and completed them. And I was going for the gold set, bro. I was going broke. I was going insane. I was losing sleep over finding the golds, right? Yeah. And I had a good mix of them, and then all of a sudden they dropped Chrome, and I did this right here. I threw up my hands. I was like, you know what, Tops? You got me once. You changed the color of the borders. I own every variation, every error of every card from OS, right? And I was like, you got me once because you put pink borders and green borders and silver borders. I said, I'll be damned if I buy them now because they're shiny. So I cold turkey walked away. Just I'm done with it. I'm over it. And it was 11 years later. Xavier came up to me, my oldest son, and said, "Hey, Dad, don't you have some weird like cards, some drawing cards or something?" And he was talking about my sketches. So I'm like, "Yeah, bro, let's look at them." So I pulled them out, and like here I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the end of that conversation. I jumped right back in.
It's hard to walk away, man. There's times when I wish I had, a little bit of a break from stuff, but it always seems to draw you back in. So, I mean, I understand that mentality where there's something unquantifiable about it that just keeps you coming back for more. It's mostly the fans, I think. Just
for
the
me,
community.
it's the community.
For Chrome 1, I get a master set.
Exactly.
You got the master, like straight through every variation?
Master set on Chrome 1.
You're just the guy to do it.
Yo, did you ever send that Adam
I got all the golds and I got them slabbed.
Did you ever send that Adam X Fractor in that I sent you? I want to know what that graded. Was it a 10?
A 10.
Yeah, I told you it was a 10. So that's how I met David. As a matter of fact, I was asking him to do this book that I showed you guys earlier. And he was telling me about, I had some, I found an old box in my basement, and in that box was a stack of X Fractors, like a stack. And David said, I wanted one of those atom bombs. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to find one. I'm going to pick it out just for you. I think it's a 10. And I sent it into it. It was a 10, huh?
Yeah, so now I got 2.
Good, brother. I'm super happy. See that smile? That's genuine, bro. I knew that was a 10.
Much love on that one, yeah, because Atom Bomb is like my favorite.
Awesome.
So like,
David, did you get the C cards as well? All the C cards for
Chrome 1? I got 16 C cards. I need 4 more.
Okay. Is one of those a 2C?
I have that one.
Okay.
Oh, DK was about to hook it up, weren't you?
I was checking because the thing is, I'm chiseling away at the Chrome 1 and 2 atomic sets.
Well, this is who you need to talk to, DK, right here. This man is the Chrome god.
Yeah,
I have some doubles of Chrome 2 atomic.
I've got about 15 of them to do to get still, and then I've probably got like about 50 bloody OS1 Chrome 1 to get. I managed to get the Evil Eddie, the Nasty Nick,
Okay.
the JDK, the Dead Ted, and then I got the Blasted Billy.
Okay.
It's the bloody Atom Bomb, innit? So for me, I'm like, just chisel away at all the other ones, and then I've got a good reason to spend a load of money on the Atom Bomb to get that last card, which will probably be
I have a stack of Series 1 Atomics doubles. If you send me your list, and I could check if I haven't.
Yeah. I need to get on. I need to get on with my mate as well. We're trying to do like a Garbage Pail Kids checklist website. And,
okay.
Like we've been going on about it for 2 years. I've got to design it up and everything. But for me, I'm like, because I've got to do the front end design of it, and then like create the wireframes, the user interface, the UX, and everything. Then I lost my job and all that sort of jazz. So. It's been a bit crazy, but I do want to get back into it. Just trying to figure out which tech to use. But we do want to have this really cool. You log in, you've got like different like sets that will all be on there, and then you can just checklist what you got, and then we'll make it so that you can checklist how many you've got of that particular card, and then how many like what variants have you got? Is this a slabbed? Is this like is the quality of that whatever? So you can get into like granular detail of each of your cards. Okay. And then we'll just keep on adding new sets here and there. But that's something I want to start getting back into, so that I can then send you a link to my checklist rather than it being a spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, however you want to do it. And I can double check, see if I got any other cards.
No, that'd be awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm envious to David's collection. I see him post some stuff. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, I don't even do Chrome. I don't even do Chrome, and I've seen some of David's stuff and just been like, damn, son.
I got a Chrome card right here. It's pretty special.
Here we go. Here we pull them up, Dave. Here we go. This is what we paid the money to see.
Oh, God, here we go. You can tell it's a gold already. A gold animal.
Actually, it's not Chrome. I thought it was Chrome, but this one's signed by John Pound.
Oh, damn, I can't see his feed.
It's one of the con exclusive John Pound autograph cards, Neil. Is it a 10, David?
Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah, it's a gem.
How'd you get that, David?
I actually met him at Comic-Con 2019.
That's great.
He signed it for me, and I got it graded.
And it's a 10 besides. That's sweet. So I have the only Tom Bunk PSA Gem Mint 10 sketch card on planet Earth.
Wow,
I've seen
that's
it.
pretty. That's a big feather in your cap.
Yeah, it's a population one, only one in existence, PSA 10, and that was when they were actually grading the sketch. I think they're grading sketches again. Is that true? Does anybody know that?
They are, because back in the day, I tried to submit a sketch
If they
card.
are, they must have a curator on hand that. There's some real artwork. I mean, you look at some of Pat's cards and stuff. That stuff ought to be hanging in a museum.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man, I got a couple Pats too. They're really nice. The panoramic artist proofs.
Hey, John,
I'd love to see a Pat sort of live stream, just doing one card.
We're gonna talk about that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hey, everybody that's on here, and I love the artists around. But if you don't know about next week, let me tell you. Next week we got Jeff Zapata. We got Tom Bunk, and we got Chris Meeks showing up on this same show, same time, 5 o'clock Saturday night. So y'all won't want to miss that one either.
Nice.
Just throwing a quick plug in there. Neil, you were saying something, brother? Neil?
I just got this back from getting graded too.
All right, what do we got?
Oh, nice.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you cut out for a little while there, but I have to run. I got to take a call from Tokyo.
Yes, sir. His whole family's in Japan, and he's waiting for a call from them. So
Neil, I appreciate everything, you guys. It was a lot of fun tonight.
Neil, thank you so much for being on here. I mean, you are one of the masters. We love your artwork. We love having you here. Thank you for taking some time out to spend with us.
Domo arigato.
Thank you, brother. Hey, have a good night. Send my love to the family, and I hope they travel safe, brother.
Sure will. And I'll talk to you soon, okay, man?
Yes, sir.
Take care, all.
See ya. Thank you.
So that's tricky trying to get a 10 for a sketch card, isn't it? Because it's going to get roughed up on the sides big time, isn't it?
Well, because the artist has had it in their possession, and a lot of you guys, as you do them, like you can see on the back of a lot of them, they get worn because you guys flip them sideways, you turn them, you're picking them up, you're putting them down, you're taping them, right? So to have a 10 is really quite strange. However, here's my theory about it. It's of course an all new Series 4, and an all new Series 4 sketch card is not quite the sketch cards you guys are putting out today, right? They were sketch cards. They were quick.
Line work.
Yep, just line work. There was no shading. There was no color. So to pull a 10, I've also got a 10 Jay Lynch, a PSA 10 gem. Jay was an amazing guy and a good friend. But nonetheless, so I think that it might be easier to get a 10 on those earlier cards up until like Flashback 2. Some shading started showing up, and then in the brand new series, color started coming in. All of a sudden there were color cards, and that's what got me was, I pulled out my sketch cards of my son, and I was like, yeah, these are sketch cards, and I was like, let's look some up, the new ones, to see if they're still doing them, right? And I just got onto eBay, and I started to see like these final artworks that you guys are calling sketch cards, and I was like, what in the hell is that? Like, I'm used to John Pound drool. You know what I mean? And you guys are putting out final artworks on freaking cards this size. When you do something like that, that's what I knew a sketch card to be. You know what I mean? And it blew my mind. So I was instantly like, "Yup, let's go. Let's get it done."
I've got a question for all you artists. What's your favorite highlighter pen, based on the medium you're using? I love the Faber-Castell. Is my favorite white highlighter pen.
The jelly rolls are the ones that work the best for me. The Faber-Castell works. There's a Uniball, but they just don't last. So the ones I've had the best luck with are the jelly rolls.
And because I've tried one of those, and it seems to just clog up literally every time I try and do anything with it.
You gotta scribble a little bit with it before you go to do your line, and it'll work good.
Right. Okay.
Or you could use white acrylic paint and a thin brush.
I'm terrified to use paint. I've got a whole load of acrylic, and I'll just look at it, and then I'll just run away.
They have paint.
Just try it, man. You can't be scared. Just do it.
I'm terrified.
So by the way, we got Duncan drawing some shoot droids. Let's go. Let's pop them. Let's get going.
Oh
buddy.
yeah, I'll have a little go at it.
Those are good too.
Poscas are good.
The Poscas?
Yeah, the Poscas are good. They sell really, really thin ones of these, and they work really well.
They got the PC. This is like 0.7. This is good for lines if you don't want to use a brush. These work.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Hey Eddie, do you do anything like I've seen David do, like the time lapse? I know that you like to edit out some things when you do some artwork, David, and post it. Do you do anything like that, Eddie? You ever post any of your method while you're sketching up?
Yeah, I used to do live art before I started going into Garbage Pail Kids for years. I also had a YouTube channel for years where I do time lapse and stuff. So you could. It's been a long time since I've done anything live. I definitely want to get back into it because I was having a lot of fun doing that. So I plan to do something.
Well, if you ever want to come on here, Ryan does it all the time. Like Ryan will come on. He won't say a word. He just sits there and sketches up on camera, and he puts together some artworks while we all BS and rip cards and stuff. If any of you guys ever want to come on and draw, man, hit that off.
All right. I'll take you up for that. I'm all about doing that. I love it.
Yeah.
I love sharing my techniques, and I love my favorite thing other than collecting art is watching art, right? It's anyone that does live art. That's like, I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch it. I watch YouTube live art shows.
See, we dig that.
What gets me going. So
we, as the fans, we dig it. David, I love seeing when you put something up, because especially like if you own it, like when you did this one and you put up I still watch this like weekly. That quick clip you did of this one where it's got you with the brush, like doing his nose with, bro, that's painted. That's sick, bro.
That is sick.
That is sick. David painted that with a damn brush, man. Come on.
Hey, I appreciate all the work you've gotten from me, bro, and all the support.
I'll send people to you guys any day of the week. It's you guys that come out and take, you got a Saturday night. You could be doing a million things. You guys are sitting here with our broke asses, you know what I mean? Like sharing stories, enjoying the time. These are the people that the community needs to hit up when they want something done. You know what I mean? The people that are giving back to us and taking the time to be real people and not be like, I'm busy. Go screw yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you gotta remain humble at all times.
Yeah,
That's one
agree.
thing that's really important, you know. And I wish I could hook everyone up, but time, and then I'm also like a husband, a father. I got 4 kids, so you gotta spend time with them. But I've done a lot of work for a lot of the community, and I appreciate every one of you guys. You guys,
Agreed. And
without you guys, we wouldn't have our job. So it goes both ways. You know what I mean?
agreed. And to add on to that, talking about staying humble, even the ones at the top of the chain, right? The Tom Bunks, the Smokin Joes, they're all, this whole community is amazing, right? They're so humble and so easy to talk to and so approachable. I don't know. It's just, there's something about the Garbage Pail Kid community that's definitely second family. So, or a love that I have. So
I was personally blown away yesterday talking to Tom Bunk.
Oh my God.
He was see, me and Dave were like fans. We're trying so hard to be professional and stuff. We're just both like, like he was so nice and so he's smiling. Wait till you guys meet him next week. Everybody
I can't wait. So easy to talk to. Awesome.
For you guys that have never talked to Tom Bunk or seen him live, wait till you see this man smile. It's the most genuine, heartwarming, like just looking at him made me feel better. You know what I mean? Like he was so happy to be talking to us just as much as we were happy to be talking to him. I mean, he's a damn master, bro. This man can be doing whatever he wants. And he's talking to me and Dave, just the 3 of us in a private chat real quick, making sure he can log on and stuff, man. So
loud, clear, fun one with that. Everything there, dude. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys, Eddie, David, everybody, if you guys ever want to come back on and do this again, we're always happy to have you on. When you're working on something new, when you got some art to show off, you can hop in for 5 minutes, be like, hey, I did this. Pretty cool, right? It's $100 and you can leave. I don't even care, like you do what you want. We love having you guys on. This is something we want to keep doing. So
yeah, appreciate it for sure.
Hey, John, I actually made something for the live today. Because Dave had mentioned too that he wanted a mystery tin. Because I did a post and I got a lot of love on the mystery tins because I make them for shows. So I got one here. And I don't know if you guys want to auction it or something. It's packed with goodies inside, and then I sketched on the side of it. It's kind of hard to tell, but
what on the side of the box?
Yeah. Okay, there you go. It's like an atom bomb.
Yep, see it.
I signed it.
Oh, that's.
And then on the other side, I got a GPK magnet.
Oh,
we got people in the chat that are interested in it.
And
I'm interested.
And I'll start the bid at 50. That if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
All right, listen, guys. You guys are all in chat. We'll run a live auction right now while we're doing this. I guess somebody
I can't see any comments, so I think you guys.
Oh, I'm reading them.
We got comments. So does anybody want to?
I'll start the bid at 50.
All right. Let's go.
And then I could open it after live if you guys want, so you can see what's inside. And then
I'll ship
it to
we've got it up on screen, guys. There's the bid. If anybody in chat right now, this is a freaking stream exclusive for sure.
Hey, this is how I started streaming. I threw my live auctions up, threw them at $1. Let's go.
Mr. David Acevedo blind box right now. It's at $55. It's at $60. It's at $70. Here we go.
I appreciate
it's free.
So this is what's going on. See, this is why we love doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, while we're doing that, Dave, do you want to do a giveaway? We can.
I want to give this one away. Show love back to the community. I signed it. Where is it at? Okay.
Hey, I can't. If people are going to make a bid, can they write their bid and then their first name? Because
Yep.
I can't see some. Just say Facebook user.
Yep, guys.
Right?
So for the Facebook
By the way,
user,
we're at 85 right now.
Yeah, right there, right there.
we only see something that says Facebook user if you're on Facebook. So put your name after the bid. Put like 85 John Mayer. You know what I'm saying? We're at $90 on a Facebook user, but we don't know who you are. So
Yeah, that's a bit weird, that, isn't it?
It's me, Ryan.
Is it?
All right, Ryan.
All right, cool.
Unless
cool.
someone is actually called Facebook user. What's your
There's a
first
lot
name?
of them. Dude, he's
Facebook.
spamming me.
Woo, Melissa
Ryan
Ryan.
was at 90,
before you,
Melissa.
babe. So David Moger, do you want to set up a wheel, bro? We do have, David.
I can. Give me a minute. You watch the chat, and
I got you.
will.
Brienne's
I'll
in
get
at
some
95
95.
bucks on the Acevedo Mystery Tin. I am going to give away a Neil Camara official sketch card. Neil was, if he came in late, Neil was on with us earlier, as was Smokin Joe. So I happened to have this one, and I thought this might be nice for somebody to put into their collection. Mr. David's going to give away a signed copy of his almanac. It's got a nice Atom Bomb sketch up in the corner on that side. Yup. And that's something awesome to have. So guys, the bid's at 95, and I got Brienne was the first one in with it. We got 3 different people that bid 95 on it, but Brienne was the first one in, so she does have the winning bid at the moment. And David's going to set us up a wheel, Mr. Moger. We got 2 Davids. I'm not used to having 2 Davids, so Mr. Moger's setting up our wheel. Like I said, we'll do what? 2 different ones. We'll do
100.
We'll do Mr. Acevedo 100 on Melissa. No, I'm sorry, 100 on Brienne at the moment. Melissa, she was in before you by just a half a second. Again, we're going to do a giveaway first for Mr. Acevedo's signed almanac. Then we're going to run another one for this little tongue-tied Tim. It is an official for Mr. Camara. You guys, and we're not winding up quite yet, but I just want you guys to know how much we really do appreciate you coming on here. I mean, this is a joy for us to do. I mean, I know it's fun for me, but just the people watching, I got 105 on Melissa. 105 on Melissa right now.
I appreciate you, Melissa.
See, this Brienne tried to get in at the same time with the same bid. We got people that are coming in like almost simultaneously. Yep. They come up timestamped for us, so we got Sal wants to win on both the wheels. Brienne's at 110. So this is what we got to do now to get everybody up on the drawing. We're gonna wait for Dave to tell us we're good, and then we're gonna have. Nope, you're good. Take your time, brother. Take your time. We're in no hurry. Brienne's in at 110.
Well, hey, while we're waiting, I'm going to say thank you for inviting me on. I have to get going. I will definitely take you up on that offer to hop back in. I'll do a live draw. I think that would be fun and a good way to give back to the community. And, maybe hopefully I nail it. Sometimes I don't nail it every time, but most of the time I'm pretty good about it. So,
bro, we'd love to see you.
I got to tear up and toss away into the garbage can, but.
We'd love to see you do some work live. I need to put an Asher into the Asher Army from you. That's something you and I need to chat about after the stream, because I'm up to like 136 now, and none of them say Eddie Rhodes the third on them. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get that together. Thank you so much.
On getting in, Eddie.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's a good company to be with, so appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bids at 125 on Melissa, Forever's Winning. Thank you so much, Eddie. Have a good day, brother. Stay safe on the 4th weekend. All right, here we go. So we got Melissa at 125 is our high bid right now on the Acevedo mystery box. And I bet good money there's some pretty cool shit in there, to be honest, man. I try not to cuss on these, but
yeah, I packed it with some good stuff.
Steve, you're muted. Steve, you're muted. You're just talking to yourself, homie.
Sorry.
Daddy.
Yeah, I like the. Now, a couple people are asking how to bid. If it says Facebook user, type the price and your name, or just
back.
Yep.
Oh, I had a migraine there a minute. I was struggling, guys. That's why no video. But I subsided.
Brienne's on at 150 right now. Yes, if you're on Facebook, type in your bid and then type in your name after. If you're on what are we on here? If you're on YouTube, then we can see your names. Text in at 155 is our high bidder right now. So we got a wheel ready to roll there, Maestro.
I need to put in hashtag something in the chat so I can try to get all your names.
So listen, hold off on bids right now. Tech is high bidder at 155. Hold off bidding because we got to get a wheel together. Everybody put in a hashtag DA for David Acevedo, and we're gonna get you guys on a list to get you guys up on. If you're a Facebook user, put your name after the hashtag DA. Facebook users, put your name
after hashtag. Yeah, we got to do that. So after your name or after DA, put your name, please, or I can't see who it is.
Yep. Whoever the first Facebook user is, we have no idea who you are. It just says hashtag DA, and we can't put you in as Facebook user. So put your name after the hashtag DA, guys. And if you don't know if we can see it or not, do it to be
here
safe.
they come. Holy moly.
Get him, Dave.
I'm all the Facebook users. Just keep putting me in.
I'm going.
Right.
It's going to take like 5 minutes to enter all this.
DK's new handle is Facebook user, so that's just all his.
Hey, Dave, I wanted to say thank you for everything.
I figured that was him.
All the stuff you grabbed lately. And your package went out yesterday, Dave.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. I saw some of that stuff. That little guy who got the Jordan is jacked. Like, that's all I got to say.
Since it was a 2-card, I had to zoom in because I couldn't really, like, center it that well. But glad you liked it.
Yeah. I showed him a picture. He's like, oh, my God. And he doesn't realize what he's getting. It's
I
like,
put the gold border on it, too.
Yo, Mr. Acevedo,
yeah, I saw it. It's shiny.
I saw what you did for his Have a Nice Dave on the official where you took the sticker. That's sweet.
Hey,
I that off when he gets it.
I appreciate that. I thought I was able to do pin, but it wouldn't go because it's kind of glossy.
Yeah, glossy. Yeah, the glossy won't let. Yeah, I figured that. I saw it was paint. Hey, Dave, I want in on this too. A hashtag John Mayer.
Okay.
The first one at least. I'll take a signed almanac.
It's gonna take me a minute to fill it in.
Thanks, John.
No,
appreciate
take your time, bro. I mean, we're in no hurry. Everybody's here hanging out. I mean, we did the interview content piece. Now we're having some fun.
Yeah.
Poor Steve. That's the longest I've gone without having Steve talk or hearing Steve talking forever, man.
I haven't seen him crack a beer either. What's going on with that?
I want to see Steve open up a box.
Steve, open a box for David.
Nah, I'm just giving you a hard time.
He gets to pick the box. Bring the camera back there.
Hey. Yeah.
He won't crack. I've tried many times.
Again, guys, if you are on Facebook, I see most of you are. Make sure after the hashtag DA you put in your name so we know who you are.
That one looks good, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that looks real nice, bro.
It does. Nice.
That one was fun. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you hardly see that guy drawn on the sketch card.
Yeah, I don't think it would fly anymore.
Yeah, some of them are a little bit more graphic than others. Yeah.
Like that one in Necktie and what's Drifting Clifton?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I think just split them in two, have everything flying all over the place. We need to desensitize people to everything. Just mutilate them.
Something about kids hanging themselves. Tops don't want to do those no more, huh?
Yeah. It's like it's not.
You can't do that.
Hey, just to update people on the David Acevedo mystery box, we got a bid of $200 from Tech the Champion Childers.
Oh wow!
It's not a giveaway.
Of course, it's Tech.
Yeah, we love Tech.
We love
Tech,
buddy.
All right, Cybernation.
Tech is definitely a community member and a lover of the community. Believe that. So.
Yeah, Tech is awesome. I actually picked up a set from him too. I missed out on the week 6 from the Prime Slime, so I got one from him. If anybody has a week 5 from Prime Slime available, I'm looking for that one too.
I got you. He just sent me one, and I wasn't even gonna keep the sets. I was gonna part them out, so I got you. 5.
Okay, cool. A 5 week 5.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Tech sent me all of them, 1 through whatever.
I'll trade you something, Dave.
That's how we roll, man. That's what family does. I got a message I got to read here in the chat. So Keith said, "Yo, Tech, loan me some money so I can outbid you." I love
All
our
right, I
community.
think I got all of the names. I'm gonna enter them in the wheel, and I'll show it off, and we'll go over it. And if we miss somebody, we'll check it, just like always.
Right. If you guys don't
So,
see your
yeah,
name,
we're gonna do a
speak up
slot
now.
machine, not a wheel.
And for real, guys, I mean, I say this a lot, but we really are like a little family in this community. I see all the names over on the side. You all know me. I know all you. Everybody on the screen knows everybody. I mean, we do have something special. I've seen the sports card communities. Those guys can be real jerks sometimes. You know, it's a lot of hating, a
Like
lot of,
Steve.
you know, they want what you got, so they don't want to be nice to you. You know, with our community, it's, man, that's beautiful. Congratulations. With them, it's that card sucks anyway, so you might as well wipe your ass with it because they want that, you know, and that's the difference between us and them.
I hear you. Yeah.
Remember that.
Oh, I just figured out I am able to see the comments. You just gotta click it over here on the side.
Yeah, buddy.
I was on private chat, so then it wasn't showing.
Yeah, there's so many
Yeah.
people giving you love in the chat.
Yeah, see, private chat's just for us. That's just for the hosts and the people
Everybody
that are
give
on.
Dave some love in the chat, man.
Okay.
Everybody say
Hey,
up to
good.
Dave so he can see.
I was wondering why nobody was commenting in there.
I gave some love in the private for you there as well.
Oh, okay, thanks, Duncan.
Yeah, Adam said, yeah, that's a true story. Adam was at my table eating dinner with me at the artist dinner this year in Philly, and we had no idea who each other was, which is a damn shame. See, now we know. I'm in Philly. If you guys ever go to Philly, my family and I go to every Philly non-sports show they do. It's a 7-hour drive for us. We're in Western New York, and we do not care. We don't miss them. We go. We sit with the artists. We enjoy our time there. So you will see us running around. If you ever plan on going out there, hit me up beforehand because we will get together. We will do something. Like, I don't drink or nothing, but I love to hang out, man, tell stories and rip cards. So
I'll be coming to the one in the fall.
I'm pretty sure that David might have some official Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles blank stock. David, you got any of that stock I sent you left?
I believe I have 2 of them.
Well, Keith Adams just jumped in chat, said he wants a TMNT sketch from you, so that might be a nice use for one, you know?
Okay, yeah, I just seen that. Keith, my commissions are capped at the moment, but if you want to send me a message and then we can maybe make it happen next month, like in the middle of the month, maybe. I do have this turtle available if interested. It's a print. It's signed and sketched. I mean, it's signed and numbered. Sorry. It's a print if you're interested. 25 shipped. Keith, if interested.
Keith, hit David up in his PMs, and again, he does have it's official Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
And
IDW stock.
afterwards, Dave, if there's stuff you want to show, you can throw it up in our boards. It's our page is for the artist. That's what it's here for. I've made that clear to John. I'm like, man, this we're gonna promote you guys. We're super artist friendly. Let's go. It's for everybody. It's not the artist. It's everybody.
But
Thanks,
you know,
Dave, I appreciate it.
The more you guys try to sell, this is what we try, because a lot of the artists like, well, I don't want to just push my stuff like I'm out here trying to sell something. But the fact of the matter is, the more you push, the more we can have. You know, some of these guys that are over here may not know that we got this stuff available. You got it available. So we like you pushing it because these guys want it, you know. Somebody better buy that big painting too. Show that painting again, Dave. Yo, Tech, where you at? Look at this. But where's Tony? Oh, man.
That's
Tony.
Tech's guy, too.
Tech, that is your boy. So that's what, 200 plus 20 shipping, you said, right, David?
Yeah, 200 plus 20 shipping.
So there you go. That's going to be sold before this stream's over.
And then I signed it on the back and the top.
Pow.
He saw it. Trust him. He knows.
And I bet you he'll personalize it to Tech right on the back, right before that signature, too.
Yeah, it's big. You know, 16 by 20.
Hey, Dave, he's got a big collection of those prime time sets, too. If he can make a deal with you over me, talk to him, too. That's okay.
I had actually hit up Tech, but he didn't have an extra 5. So.
Oh, okay. I got you. Because I think I got his last one.
6 from him. Yeah.
Those big paintings are just so daunting, like that big area of space. Like, I'm terrified when I'm just doing a sketch card. But if I had to do something like that, I'd like have to go to bed straight away and sleep for 11 hours.
You just bust out the
Hey, just
airbrush
do
on
it.
it.
That's how you get better. You just do it. No fear. No fear
I
at
just
all.
get so stressed. I've got a
All
load of
right,
these sketch
Johnny, you
cards to
ready
do for
for
Droid,
me
and
to
I'm
share the
terrified.
list?
Yeah, let's do this. Let's give some stuff away, man.
All right. We're going to read off the list and give it like a minute to see if we miss anybody. And yeah, like I said, that list went fast. I'm bound to miss one or two of y'all.
Yeah, if you don't see your
All
name,
right,
speak
let's
up in the
go. We're
chat.
going to do a slot machine.
Cool.
And I'm going to read them off. So give me a second. I tempted to put Facebook user in there, but
That's me.
yeah, there's a
Trippy, I
few of you saying that. All right, let me get the right camera angle here. I'm still learning this stuff too.
All right.
That's why I was a little choppy, but
Everybody look for your name as he scrolls down. He's going to scroll slow. Look for your name. If we miss you and you don't speak up, that's on you, not us.
eventually.
Yeah, sounds good, Keith.
Yeah, if I can
Send
get
over
to
a list.
load, I'm literally clicking on the change the picture button. It ain't letting me. 1 second. 1 second. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Tell you what, you know what I'm gonna do? Run the show a second. I'm gonna log out and log back in just so I
Log
get a
off
better
and get
feed.
back on, bro. We got this.
Oh, never mind. Here it comes. Never mind.
Oh.
Here it comes. I got it. Yep. See what I mean? There it goes.
All right.
There
all
we
right.
go.
And I'll tell you what, I was feeling real
All right,
bad
we're in.
earlier.
We're
Smoking
in.
Joe, I thought we were going to have problems, and I was like, oh, man, please fix. And I'm so glad that all ended
Yeah,
up.
I felt bad, and I might have to find a more user-friendly app too. He ain't wrong.
Now just roll some dice.
All right, you hear me now? You ready to go over the
Yep.
list?
Let's do it. Everybody look at that list.
We got
Whoever Facebook
GPK.
user is that says add me, you got to give us a name because if you're on Facebook, all we see is something that says Facebook user. You need to put your actual name in there or else you all look the same to us.
Have you got Joe Schmidt on there as well?
Yeah, Joe and Tech are watching together.
Okay, cool.
They're
Yeah,
drywall and
who?
Tech's
Okay,
garage.
1 second here. I'm gonna go down.
All right, here we go. Look for your name, guys.
We got DK. We got Spence. We got Tech. We got Shannon. We got Hollis. We got Miss Bree. We got Trippy. We got Bill MC. We got Rob. We got Zach. We got Keith A. We got Johnny. We got Joe, Michael Carson. We got Clinton. We got Melissa. Oh, I got Shannon twice, you sturdy slide dog.
Woo!
Okay, we got Rob H. That's a different Rob. That's Rob M, I believe. I'm putting it in. Okay. We got Ryan. We got Robin. We got Steve-O. We got Tisha. We got Cyber Nation. I got Robin in there twice. Okay, never mind. We got Sal. Who are we missing? David A. We got to get you in there. You can win some of the other stuff.
Yeah, buddy. We need Sarah Maesh, Maesh.
Sarah M.
Oh, Marsh, I think it is. Eric Thibbs, Thibbs, ERIC.
T with a T?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Nick Ibera.
Okay.
Nickay.
You recognize him from the group?
Damian Kellerhouse.
What up, Damien? How you doing, bro?
That's DK. For y'all that don't know.
No, that's Damien's from around where I'm in. He's a big shoots collector. DK is Duncan.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. It's a different DK. Sal's on there.
I spelled that right, but I got
your girl Megan's not on there. Megan Q. Adam Edwards.
Damn, I missed a lot of you guys. Sorry. That
Joe
list
Schmidt?
went fast.
Did we get Joe Schmidt on there?
We will now.
All right, now listen, guys. That's all I saw. If you didn't see your name, you need to speak up right now, or forever hold your peace, because we're gonna start spinning this around. I think Nick Ibarra got on there, didn't we? Down at the bottom.
Yep, I just put him. Nick
yep,
Y.
I think so. Yep, you're on there. All right, we got Tech on there, right? Because it's not a raffle without Tech. Big
he's up
D,
there
that's
at the
right.
top.
Yo, bro, I'm saying I'll take a signed almanac from David Acevedo. I want
Dude, there's
it.
some flyer shit in there. I ain't fucking around.
That's right. All right, so listen, that looks like everybody.
mean to-
Nobody's speaking up. Let's give some stuff away, man.
All right, we're doing the spinner.
Hey.
So, hey, what are we doing first here?
Can you still put somebody in, Dave?
I sure can.
We got a Brian S. just came in right now.
Oh, what up, Brian? Yeah, we gotta get our boy in there. He's been on live with us.
What about Tisha Barger? Do we have Tisha on there?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
Tisha in there.
Okay, cool. So that's it. We're closing this up. Everybody's had a chance to look. We got to do this, or else we're going to sit here all day. So first, we're going to give away David's signed almanac with his Atom Bomb sketch on it.
Good luck, everybody.
Second, we're going to give away a Neil Camara official tongue-tied Tim's card. And I do believe that Tech was our high bidder on the David Acevedo mystery box at $200. We still got that going too. So we will be closing that down when we end the stream. So if anybody else wants in on that, $200 is the price to beat on Tech. So let's get a winner, Dave.
All right, let's go. All right, for the first one, let's spin this off. And we got the Westminster. Way to go, Brian.
Brian.
Cool, right?
Congrats, Brian. I need your address to send this to you.
Brian, hit up David and get him your address.
Yeah.
This one's next, guys. Whoever wins this one, you got to PM me and get me your info, and I will send it out for you and get you tracking.
Okay, well,
congrats, Brian.
Ready? Let's go here.
Here we go.
Here's number 2. Oh, Big Sal in the house.
Oh, shit.
Yo.
Big yo. Let me tell you something about Big Sal.
Congrats, Sal.
Sal loves black and white cards. Like, this is Sal's jammy right here. You got to be kidding me. That's awesome.
And he drops dope rap videos.
I mean, he's got some music. If y'all don't know, look up Young Sal on YouTube and you'll see our boy doing what he does.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. And I'll tell you what, you can jive to that. I actually downloaded a bunch of it off of iTunes. I've got it on my playlist now. Not going to lie.
There you go.
So there we go, man. Boom. Sal, I'll be sending you that. I got all your info, dude.
And John, I want to make an announcement here. Okay, I'll do the OS cards and whatnot. I'll do a stream like, let's say about 8 o'clock tonight. I'm going to go live again, and I'm going to run the stuff I was supposed to do for the races and all that, just because I'm going to give myself a minute to kind of rehydrate. I kind of had a little headache midstream, so. Yeah, 8 o'clock or so tonight, I'll go live again and run all that stuff for the people. I'll rip the packs who wanted packs ripped. I'll do all that stuff for them.
All right, well, listen, man, little recap. I'd like to thank David Acevedo. I'd like to thank Eddie Rhodes III. Neil Camara popped in and said hello to us. Smokin Joe McWilliams was on the stream with us. As always, DK and Steve and Ryan and the regular faces you get to stare at every week. Like, we're doing this, next weekend, Saturday night, same time, 5 o'clock. We're going to have Jeff Zapata, Tom
Don't
Bunk.
forget Mr. Hollis, too.
Oh, Mr. Hollis was in. I'm sorry. He dipped out. He's on family vacation. I'm sorry. Mr. Hollis, nothing but love. You know that, brother. Always on the stream, too. How dare I? Next week, we got Jeff Zapata, Tom Bunk, Chris Meeks, the usual collection of riffraff that you're looking at. And, we got a couple of other surprise guys, too. So, thank you, everybody that tuned in. We have a lot of fun doing this. I know Dave has fun doing this. I love doing this. I hope that the artists that came in had a good time talking with us. David, we love your work, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, and this community is always behind you, man. So
thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot, John. Thanks.
Yes, thank you, everybody, so much. I hope everybody has a safe 4th of July weekend. Stay with your family and don't blow any hands off.
Yes, sir. Hey, John, for the mystery tin, we could call it at 2.
Yep.
I didn't expect it to go that high.
I'll bet you'll make it worth the money.
Yeah, we could call it, and then I'm gonna throw in a couple extras. But do you want me to open it so everyone can see?
Oh,
Tech,
yeah, Tech. That's Tech's call, but
It's up to Tech.
That's on you, brother. You want him to open it up?
Hey, wait a minute. Should we just have Tech jump on with us and have him rip it?
Oh, we could. Tech's always, yeah. Tech,
He's
you
our
want to get in?
boy.
Let's
Only
go.
take a minute.
Curly
Tech, you
hair
want to
free?
jump in a second?
Tech's our curly-haired stepchild.
Yes, he is. And he's pretty cool.
We love Tech, man. We love Tech here.
Yeah, it's up to him if he wants me to open it or if he
Yep.
just wants me to send it. It's up to him.
He said go for it. He's going to open it. He's going to jump on live with us right now, as a matter of fact. We're getting him the link.
DM coming.
You said I didn't expect it to go this high. You don't know our people, man. Tech's a maniac.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's awesome, dude.
Love this community.
All right,
I say it every day, but I can't say it enough. Like, this is the reason we still do this. It's not because me and Dave get off on sitting here, talking to all these awesome artists. It's because this is fun. This is fun for the whole community, man.
Yes, sir.
I talk to everybody. It's nuts. That's all I do is talk to people. I'm a networker. That's my thing. Like the collecting, I like the artwork, and I like networking.
So I hope I did all right. But yeah, this is fun. This is fun.
Yo, you did awesome. This is what we do. There's no rhyme or reason to what we do, brother. We freehand all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, last man standing too. Congrats.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is right here. Let's bring him in.
Yeah, man. I wanted to, just. I never do this. It's the first time, So.
Well, you're welcome.
There
Listen.
he is. What's going on, Jack?
You got
How
Joe
you doing,
Smith in the
brother?
background.
Woo!
What up, Joe Smith?
He's working and you're streaming, huh?
Yeah.
All right, David. Let me give you a big screen here.
Nice.
Welcome, buddy.
Got the magnet. Here goes what's inside.
Sweet. I'll give you a big screen here. 1 second. I'm just changing them up.
All right. Okay.
1 second. My thing's just a little laggy. This Tech came on. They just broke the internet. Hey,
sorry.
You working, Tech? You working?
Oh, nice. Just in my house.
Oh, okay.
Garage.
Okay. I'll make
Doing
it
some
fast.
drywall.
So got a promo
you're
card. Signed
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
from the last show I did. I threw some old series cards in there.
Sweet.
Bathroom Buddies pack, sealed pack.
The hell are those?
Bathroom buddies? You don't know about bathroom buddies, bro?
Sketch.
I'm gonna now. I'm probably
Hell
gonna be
yeah.
yelled at too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh,
No.
I dig it.
It's on my personal
Yeah.
sketch card. And then I threw in the Valentine set.
Oh, can I see can I see the two fake Jake?
Nice. Yeah, I don't have that.
Got the Valentine set. It's a full set. And then I
Sweet.
didn't expect it to go that high, so I'll throw in a print and card from the last show I did.
Sweet. Hell yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Tech. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, good sir.
Hey, DK wants to see that
I'll
sketch
shoot it over
again.
to you. Just send me a DM.
Okay. Sounds good, brother.
All right, thank you.
Could you
Yes,
show
sir.
that two fake sketch again?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I love a bit of two fake.
Let me take it out the. There you go.
Those teeth are just so fantastic. And then bloody what's her face came out in series
awesome.
5, didn't she? And her teeth are even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, nice that is.
I like it.
Alrighty.
That's the meat and potatoes right there, man.
I dig it. All right, I'm gonna get back to mudding. Catch you guys later.
Thank you for seeing you, Tech. See you
Bye.
later. We'll keep
Love
you
you,
posted on the next break. I'll let you know what you get.
Sounds good.
Yeah, David, you were
Awesome.
a fantastic guest, brother. You come on here anytime you want, man. You want to pop in any week you see we got the artists coming in, come on in here, man. You do whatever you want. You can sit back, you can talk, you can draw, you can do jumping jacks for all week here, man. We love seeing you.
And you can do it for free.
Thanks, John. I appreciate that, John. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate you guys having me.
Yeah, definitely. And then
Thank you.
I was gonna say tomorrow, me and Keith, we're gonna run a little claw game. Keith's got a bunch of cards. Him and I are gonna kind of run a little fun game that he wanted to get rid of some pretty awesome inventory. A lot of parallels, a lot of graded stuff like that. So him and I are working on it. We're gonna drop it tomorrow sometime. Probably go live for an hour or so. It'll be a good time. And I just got a box in the mail from Miss Constance, so I can't wait to open that and show that live. She sent some pretty cool stuff, and I think she wants to do kind of a little collab, get rid of her stuff kind of deal. And I know she sent some really cool stuff to do. So that's what's coming up in the next few days. I am off work all week, so I'm going to try to do a bunch of stuff this week. I want to try to do a little more interacting this week. So that's what I'm going to do.
Nice.
Yeah, but anybody else got anything going on other than me?
I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, thank you for taking time to pop on with us.
I got a stack of cards I got to get done, so I got to be on that. But
it's always great to put a name or a face behind the name and whatnot when we get to meet you all, and that's what we want to do.
Hold on.
Hey, backtrack to way earlier in the stream, John, just so you remember this, just so I heard this correctly. Neil said he can maybe ask John, hey, let's get on him. Let's go. Let's like, I don't mean to say that, but like Neil said, maybe I can talk to our buddy John.
Oh, John Pound. Oh yeah. Oh don't Neil, listen. Neil is a very dear friend of mine. I love Neil Camara.
It's a wish, but man, then we'd hold the Mecca and I'll retire.
Well, we'll get Tom Bunk on next week, and then we'll work on John Pound and see what's really good in the hood. You know what I mean?
I got my buddy Adam Edwards is making us an awesome advertisement for next week. It's going to be fun, and there is going to be another sketch artist joining us next week. Bobby B is going to be our other host.
Oh, good.
Confirm he couldn't make it today. He says he's on holiday. That must mean vacation. So Bobby B, shout out. And these statues I was showing off earlier, these boxes, these are Bobby's. Like, these things are nasty, and like the nameplate pops out. You can flip it out, change the names. Oh my God, I love these things. Somebody won that one in my event, and I'm going to show this off one more time. He sent me this one, and this one is just bad, but it's great. Like, he's just like, here you go, D. There's a stash box for you. I'm like, oh, gee, thanks, Bobby.
Oh, that's cool. Got a little glowing amber in the background there too.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's a bong, Brian. If you haven't seen it, that's a bong. That's not amber.
Yeah, that's amber.
It's a glowing
amber. Into a bong.
It's an amber bong.
Yeah. Okay,
amber bong. Yeah.
Keith Adams wants to buy the Jason card.
Yeah, Ryan. Keith's asking if those cards are for sale. He's interested in that Jason.
Yeah, it can be.
There you go, Keith.
Give me a PM.
There's
Constance. Right on. What up, Constance? How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, but other than that, that's all I had going on. Steve, you drop something every day on your channel.
Every damn day, yeah. And Tuesday I'm gonna blow shit up. Don't know what yet.
Blow up those sealed boxes instead of opening it. Be like, this is how we're opening today because it's 4th of July. And stick a fucking M80 down in it, just pow.
Find a really shitty junk wax box. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
That would be the 4th of July box ripping right there.
Awesome. What about you, DK? What do you got going on? Chilling.
When again?
Pasture?
Oh, when? What? July the 4th?
You don't care about 4th
like
of July.
On your channel, you got anything going down? You doing anything cool?
I've got about 4 videos I've probably recorded that I need to go in and figure out. I'm in a mishmash at the moment. I do have a job up and coming, which is great. So I've bought a couple of things off of eBay to add to my Chrome 2 collection, just to start chiseling at that again.
Yes, sir.
And then, but it got flagged. It was like, oh, what's going on with what do you call it? What is it you used to pay with money? It sounds like Facebook, but it's called something else. PayPal. That's it. Yeah. So a couple of PayPal things came up in the bank, and it's like, oh, you're spending that. I was like, it's only a couple of dollars. I can't do it under the radar now. It used to be eBay. Yeah. Now it's PayPal. So I've got to find some other service. With the under the radar purchases, like if you just do little $5-10 here and there.
Oh right.
Yeah. It's like I did it with you, Dave, didn't I? I was like, can I have that thing? And I'll just send you $5 here and there.
Right on. Cool.
Dave will launder all your money for you. Don't worry. Just send all your money to Dave. Dave will launder it through and just send you cash.
No, I will not. That is not happening.
Under the guise of donations.
How is I forgot since Matt wasn't at home, Duncan? How warm is it over there in San Diego right now?
It was really sort of cloudy and crappy this morning, but it's a bit sunny now. But it's really hot wearing this jacket. Sat here.
I bet. Yeah, it looks aggressively warm.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find a
cow
nice
likes-
little.
I was gonna say, watch the cow behind you because he looks aggressive.
Looks like my yard, dude. See, I got cows and then the Mississippi River. That's what I got.
He's got Adam Bob.
Yep. All right, well, awesome, dude. It's always good seeing you, Duncan, hanging out. We love you when you come on. And Ryan, what about you? Just flexing your.
Ryan's just showing that card he's gonna send me. That's all.
Yeah, just flexing.
Yeah, just some stuff I've been working on. I can't really put the droid stuff up because it's not out yet. So, but I wouldn't even mind pulling some of my own ones in the pack that's coming out. So,
right, we're putting bounties down. I'm gonna have another big droids event, rip event, and
Yep,
like
I got
said,
a bounty for one of the cards.
We got buddies in this set. We're gonna go hunting. It's gonna be fun.
Yep, I'm hunting one already. Adam showed me a couple of the cards, and there's one that I will be going after, and I will have an official bounty out for it, I'm sure.
I got to admit though, I understand the whole when you do a sketch and then you think, oh damn, this is good, but I've got to get rid of it because I did that Shockwave Dave, and I was like, after I finished that, it was like this came out better than I thought, and then I had to sell it. Still, I made it to sell.
Yeah,
you just do it again. You know.
Oh no, it's too much pain. I had to go to sleep for a couple of days after that.
See, Dunk, you got to come on with these guys and do your sketching, and so you can get your droid ideas.
No, because by the time I get any, like, I take too long. I'll take about a month.
I was gonna say you're too hard on yourself.
I can share this because it's not official, but here's like a concept I've been working on while we were streaming today.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's what's his face, isn't it? Where he, oh god, the atom bomb coming out of atom bomb's heads.
Yeah.
Many. I want to call him Manny Machado because that's the GPK MLB.
Yeah.
I'm
Manny
hooked on
heads.
that man. I can't
Manny
get enough
heads,
of that.
there you go. That's pretty awesome.
And what do you have to do when you do the concept sketches and then send them off? Because I've got to figure out what the rules are. Do you send off your concept sketch just to say, is this all right?
No, I just do them on that so I don't mess up the stock, and then after I draw it, then I'll redraw it on the official stock. So I get all my mess ups and pick my colors on the one I do.
See, that's why I could never get into animation because once I've drawn some, it's like I just walk away from it.
Sometimes I just
leave
wing
it burning in the background.
Oh, I thought Steve was grabbing a beer. I was like, it's about damn time, but no.
He's been 2.5 hours. I haven't seen one crack yet.
I know it.
He had to behave today. I didn't even hear an F word out of him today.
He had a bottle of vodka before
I said
the
the
show.
only one I think today.
Last night kicked my ass.
Yeah, you seem a little faded.
That's a great T-shirt design. That is.
Steve.
Last night kicked my ass.
Yeah, like I said, probably like an hour into the stream, all of a sudden I started seeing blotches and boom, I had a migraine. I was like, ooh, down and out. I laid in bed for a minute, but I survived. I feel good now. So, but yeah, how about we'll call it soon here. 2.5 hours, pretty awesome. Like I said, Dave, last man standing, made the whole thing. Iron Man there, dude. Appreciate it.
Man.
Oh yeah, and you made
Dave
some
enjoyed
sales.
it.
That's what we wanted.
Yeah, it's
That's
actually really fun, dude. It's really cool.
Yeah. We're gonna keep doing these. John and I are gonna make more plans with more artists, try to shuffle them up more. There's a lot of you out there, we know it. Maybe we can get some of the feature ones on multiple times. We don't want to harass them. We're happy they came today. Hey, blessing right there. I'm gonna throw that out there right there. Johnny, blessing right there. Johnny knows everybody. So most is happening is because John. I'm just prefer putting the platform out there. But
listen, man. Listen, it's not about me or any of that. It's about everybody that's showing up on the side here. Everybody on the right, where these names are popping up with all these comments. That's why we do this. It's not so me and Dave can talk to David Acevedo. It's so that you guys can listen to David Acevedo talk and hear us tell stories and stuff. That's what it's about.
And for next week's panel, it's going to be a little bit lighter with the people. We got to kind of keep it low because Jeff's like, Mr. Bunk, we can't have the overwhelming. So we're going to figure out what we're doing with all that. And we're going to have questions. Like, we want people to submit questions and stuff like that and just be ready. We're going to try to make that just an awesome I don't even know what it's
Yeah,
called.
so let me throw this out there. Listen, I've already started because Tom Bunk requested that we give him in advance a list of things that maybe we want to talk about and questions and stuff so he can kind of be prepped for this. Y'all have to understand Tom's an 80-year-old man. He's got all of his capabilities, but he's an 80-year-old man. He wants to be ready for this, right? He's not used to streaming. This is a very big thing that he even agreed to do this with us. So I've already started compiling some questions that I'd like to ask. If anybody has something they want to ask Tom Bunk, like this is your chance. If there's something you want to know about him, shoot me a DM. You know, John, throw this on your list. I will.
Not just him, Jeff and Chris too. Hey, they're gonna be there. They're not chopped liver. They're not chopped liver.
No. But I mean, I'm giving Tom the questions in advance. Chris will free flow with us. I know Chris. He's good to go with us. Jeff is always down to talk. Jeff will be telling stories he wouldn't.
He was fun to talk to too. I got to talk to him. I was awestruck.
Yep. So I will, Sal. You'll be on, bro. He'll know. So yeah, that's my request.
Tune in to watch your guys' stream. I'll check it out. I'll watch it. It sounds
definitely. We'll be posting, and you'll see a lot of advertising. We've been reached out by other groups to host it. Shout out to Jeff Rockholt from GPK News. He freaking threw a post up for me. DOND, hey, they've been hollering for us. Michael C, hell yeah, brother. Always love. Dude,
I'll put it in the Chrome group. If you want to send
let's go. Like, it's gonna be fun. Like, let's get a bunch of people to watch this. Let's give some respect to Tom. When's the last time he was seen since the documentary? Oh, the little snippets. So it's gonna be a good time.
He wasn't.
Go ahead and post the link if you want. Just post it in the Chrome group.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna get out of here, guys. It was fun.
Yep, I'm gonna start signing us out too, and we appreciate you. And like John says, you're always welcome back. You're always.
Thank you, guys.
Love, brother.
All right, have a good one. Have a good night. Be safe.
Have a good night. Later, man.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out.
Awesome. That was pretty.
That dude is too
epic.
cool.
We're down to our co-hosts and whatever now. I appreciate every single. I'm gonna start booting you all out, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it that my hand doesn't look like it's connected to me.
Yeah. Does that mean you're fading out right now, Duncan? Does that mean you're getting out of here? Is that what's happening?
I'm just trying to keep my hand in the same place, you know.
Okay.
Yo, that was the most fun stream yet. I'm gonna throw it out there. I had a ball with this today, man.
I parts of it I did.
Yeah, I know you weren't.
I still have my eyes are a little red right now, but
go get some food and drink, homie. You'll feel better.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, and then I gotta set up for this next round here.
I'm out.
I'll give you a big hug if you need one, if that'll make it better.
I'm okay. I got somebody upstairs who'll do that. We're good.
You want to have a nice cup of tea? That's a good detoxer.
Oh God,
I'm not messing around.
Listening to you guys is a great detox. There you go.
Yeah.
But awesomeness, everybody. Thank you for coming on.
Sir.
I always appreciate our guests, Steve. Oh, you're the man. You know that.
I try.
Yeah, I don't know. All I gotta say is this next stream though, it's gonna be my 40th birthday party stream too. Even though my birthday is like a day or two after, but we're gonna have it my party because I'm gonna be way gone, way in many levels.
Hey, here's one for you guys before we sign off. Real fast. 12 years ago today, I had a brain aneurysm.
Yeah. So that's when you died.
True story.
Yeah.
12 years ago today. This is all borrowed time. That's why I am the way I am, everybody. This is all borrowed time.
You're a ghost.
And I'm happy to be here.
John's back. He passed. He came back bigger, better, and you know what I mean? Oh yeah. Don't want to give to anybody, but have a good one, everybody.
See everybody. See you.